Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest, and you get 6 months, same as cash. That's right, you get 6 months, same as cash, and no interest at R&R. It's so easy because you don't need credit. At R&R, everyone's approved. And that's not all. You get free installation, free locks and lugs, free balance and rotation, unlimited alignments, free roadside assistance, and free pickup and delivery. So don't wait. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. 25 years of trust, service, and savings. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
If you have a business, you know how important your roof is. But do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Whether you're having air conditioning or plumbing trouble, or you're just in need of regular maintenance or a checkup, the folks at
If you're watching this, so we're trying to set up some equipment, get ready for the varsity girls game. JV game's going on right now. So it's a 2-point Russellville lead. 5.5 to go.
Visit ROODarkansas.com today. Rood Heating and Cooling. Dependable service for 6 decades and still going strong.
Shane and the Johnny Story here, and it's important that our listeners stay informed, right, Johnny?
Well, that's right, Shane. Every Wednesday, 6 to 9 on 102.3 KCJC, we keep them informed with easy-to-listen-to interviews with local nonprofits, season makers, event organizers, and the like for a whole morning of information on activities that
Hello, Melissa. Hello, Crosby.
Johnny, if I didn't know any better,
Thank
I'd
you
say
for tuning
this
in
sounds
and
like
checking
that
the sound.
social media app that feeds you exactly what you want to see over and over nonstop via a really complex
Our pregame show will
algorithm.
begin in about 3 minutes. We'll be joining the radio, or have the radio join us. Lady Cyclones will tip off about 6 o'clock. They have a running clock here in the 4th quarter for this JV game. 40-36 is the score. The Cyclone JV team is up.
Hey, John, come look at these hairless cats slapping each other. This is great. Johnny, come on, dude, it's great.
40-39.
Cancer deaths. Yet simple screenings can save lives, helping doctors find and treat cancer early. If you have a family history of cancer, you need to start screenings even earlier, because cancer screenings can never come too soon or too late. To learn more, visit cancer.uams.edu. Sponsored by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and UAMS.
If you've ever stood overlooking Oklahoma Cottage, floated the buffalo, taken a leisurely drive through miles of Delta farmland, or even witnessed a brilliant sunset from your own backyard, you know Arkansas is full of beauty. Naturally, that leaves no room for trash. Get litter out of the picture and keep Arkansas in its natural state, clean and green. Visit KeepArkansasBeautiful.com to learn more. A message from this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
All right, Alma just took a 2-point lead
every 20 minutes
with that 3,
guaranteed
44-42.
From the EAB Weather Center.
Cold temperatures in the forecast. Lows in the 20s. Light variable winds in the midday on Wednesday. Wednesday night, clear skies, a low of 19. Thursday, a slight chance of afternoon snow flurries, a high of 37. A mixture of rain and snow likely into Thursday night, the low 27. More of the same on Friday, a 36 high.
Russellville Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC is brought to you in part by Heinzman and Son Tire Company, Gene Simple Treats, Alathus Realty, Ritter Communications, Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air,
46-42, Alma leads, 2:45 left.
Jerome Associates, Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, Centennial Bank, R&R Express, Arkansas Valley Farmers Association, by River Valley Tractor.
If you're watching, I'll try to keep you updated a little bit, but we're about to start the pregame.
River Valley
You can hear
Glass, E&F Roofing, Phil Wright Autoplex, Feldner's Athletes Corner, Centennial Bank, Honda of Russellville, First State Bank, and by Miller Roofing Company. Russellville Cyclo Basketball on River Country KCJC.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the campus of Alma High School. A beautiful, beautiful arena they have here, and maybe the side of state this year. They've put in a bid for that. They've hosted state a few times, but right now we're here for the conference opener, the 5A West, and you are Russellville Lady Cyclones and Cyclones. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mickey Duval here to bring you all the action tonight. We're on River Country 102.3 KCJC. We're also streaming live on the internet. If you're on YouTube, at Cyclone Booth is where we are, and if you haven't already, you can download the EAB app, EAB, and then go to EAB Sports, and you can always tune in video, audio, whatever, and not just with Russellville, with many high schools across the state, including Arkansas State and Arkansas Tech University. But it's the opener of the 5A West for both teams tonight, and finally we can get ready and see who's going to finish in the top four on boys and girls as we look forward to the state tournament. And tough task for both teams tonight. The boys of Alma are the defending 5A West champions, 11-1 on the conference season last year. Really surprised team, easily said the surprise team of the 5A West. And these girls, the Alma Airedales, used to be called the Airedalettes, the Lady Airedales now. They have really had a fantastic non-conference season, going 12-4, and really have rebounded from what they had last year. But if you look at their team, they were slowly building it with a lot of youth and sort of culminating for this year and next. It's going to be a tough task for the Lady Cyclones. I bring in my color man for tonight, Aaron Duval. What do you think first about this girls game that we're about to watch?
Well, I think talking about this girls game, you know, one of the problems that the Lady Cyclones had in non-conference scheduling was the outside shooting. But the last game that they played, they shot 40% from the threes, which I think is a confidence builder starting conference play. So I look for that tonight, some improving our outside shooting. Coach Johnson, during this non-conference schedule, has played a lot of players, numerous players, and I think it's going to pay off in the long run when you have to call upon your bench to come in and step right into the game. Thing tonight, though, we have got to first establish our outside shooting with threes. And we know that Alma shoots a lot of threes, so we're going to have to block out and go after the rebounds on defense. Try to limit Alma to one shot. And on offense, same thing. Block out, get those offensive rebounds. One of the big keys, though, I think, is we're going to have to stay out of foul trouble.
It's really hard to block out when you're talking about a team shooting threes because three-pointers usually aren't missed and come right down where the rim is. It usually jets off when you miss it. You never know where it's going to go. Sometimes it's a long rebound. Sometimes it goes sideways. It's really hard to get those long rebounds, and the Lady Airedales of Alma, they thrive on the offensive rebounds, getting those missed threes and getting more three attempts. They average 24 three-point attempts per game.
But, you know, in blocking out, you don't have to, you block out underneath the rim, but you can block out when you're on the outside, is try to keep the person you're defending, try to keep them away from the goal and try to stay between them and the goal. We're just going to have to do that tonight because we're going to see a bunch of threes shot tonight.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about this Alma team when we come back. We'll take a break. We do want to tell you that we're watching a JV game right now. They're having a running clock, so it will not, should not delay the tip by more than a couple minutes. There's 1 minute left in the JV game, and your Russellville Cyclones led for most of the game. They've fallen behind, but the JV team right now trailing 46-45 with 1 minute left. We're going to take a break and come back with more of your pregame show. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Purdy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an
It's a
immersive
tie
preview
game.
experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your
49
area of
seconds
interest.
left to go in the game. There was 25 seconds on the
Sit in
shot clock.
Classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests.
15 seconds on the shot clock.
Our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you are interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focus
Tie game.
days.
28 seconds left to go. Shot clock's off. Timeout, Russellville, 17.6 left. There's like Isaac Gee in there keeping it alive for Russellville.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back. Lady Cyclones and the Alma Lady Airedales will be getting ready soon for their ball game, but the JV game is running a bit long. Not too much, we hope, but 17.6 seconds left, and we have a tie game as Russellville JV Cyclones tied it from the free throw line. Isaac Guillen hitting 1 of 2 to tie it, and then he got a big offensive rebound, and Russellville called timeout with 17.6 left, so they have the ball underneath their own basket after this timeout. I do want to talk to you a little bit about Alma's girls team. We get to preview them just a little bit. They're a very young team, and again, I always hate it when play-by-play or color guys say that because they're high school kids. They're all young, but whenever we say young, we mean inexperienced, and they have quite a few sophomores that are playing, a couple juniors, and but they've kind of gotten experience by playing this non-conference season, but they are led by a senior, and that's Jordan Gramlich, and she's a 5'10 senior. She's committed to play next year at the University of Arkansas at Fort Smith, UFAS there, but she's averaging over 20 points a game, but she could play on the inside, has a nice little drop step from the inside, but she, like almost all the other Lady Airedales, they like to shoot from the outside, and they get that honest. They get it from their coach. Chanley Bottoms, she played here at Alma. She was assistant coach under Cody Mann, who used to coach the Russellville Boys Cyclones. But she held the three-point shooting record for 18 years until it was broken a couple of years ago by Presley Taylor. But Coach Bottoms for Alma, she won a state championship here at Alma back in 2005, and she was the tournament MVP, scored over 1,200 points for Alma. She likes to score, she likes to do it as quick as possible, and she loves for all of her kids to be able to shoot it from the outside. And she does not discriminate. She's fine with everybody shooting it out there. And they have pretty much the whole team can. But they have 3 players that will mainly do it. Number 33, Jordan Gramlich. She's the main person. But then also number 1 and number 5. Number 1 is Brooklyn Holt. She's a sophomore. She had 14 points against Pottsville in a victory earlier this year. And number 5, Demaya Parker. She can light it up from out there. 4 of 6 from three-point range in her last game. Their game against Pottsville, they started extremely slow, and they were down 16-0 and ended up winning the game going away. In fact, they had taken the lead before the first half ended, and they did it shooting behind the three-point line. That is something that they really like to do. Now, even though they average 24 three-point attempts per game, Lady Cyclones aren't that far behind. They like to shoot it from the outside. They're coming off a 30-point victory against Fort Smith Southside, the Lady Cyclones are, 53-23, in which saw them hit 9 threes in the game. That ties their season high. They did it at the beginning of the year against Watson Chapel, hitting 9 threes, led by Kybra White with 3 threes in that game. Kybra also had 3 threes in the Southside victory. I mean, and it's really spread around. You're hitting 9 threes as a team. It's not just one person. Even though White did have 3, you're looking at 2 from Kana Keister, 2 from Soraya Stroud, and then one from Morgan Young, Chloe Gardner, who actually leads the team in three-point shooting percentage. The Lady Cyclones have gotten to where they like to light it up from out there too. And Lady Cyclones 5-11 on the non-conference season, Alma 12-4. But again, none of that matters in 5A and up. Only thing that matters is how you finish in conference. There is no district, regional, anything like that. No conference tournament anymore either. Well, all that matters is that you finish in the top 4 in conference and you go to the state tournament. Before we take a break, interesting thing here, Alma's JV team tried to win the game with about 3 seconds left, missing a shot. Russellville got fouled on a beyond half-court shot with no time left on the clock. The official called the foul, and Russellville should be going to the line, and they were trying to talk the official out of it. There's no time left on the clock here in a JV game, and it's 46-46. And Russellville has a player going to the free throw line to try to win it here. So if you're going to run long with the JV game, how about a little excitement? And so I mean, that's a good way to end it. I mean, if Russellville can do that and win the game here.
Is he going to get to shoot three?
Yeah, I don't know. It should be, because he tried to shoot it from beyond half court. And the head coach for the varsity team is arguing with the official about this. Now, these aren't going to be the same officials for the varsity games. They have different officials for JV. They'll do JV games, and then because you don't want officials doing 3 or 4 games a night. You'll have officials do the JV games, and then officials come in and do the varsity games. But Russellville is going to hopefully win the game here, and then we'll start officially getting ready for the Lady Cyclones game against Alma. Once again, it's the season opener for tonight's both teams in the 5A West. I did mention in our open that there was a chance that Alma's going to host the state tournament. We know there are 4 schools, and Russellville just hit the free throw with no time on the clock, so the Cyclones going to win this one. That's quite all right. They lead at 47-46. There are 4 schools that have bid on the state tournament, Alma being one of them. Russellville bid on it. Harrison, there's another one thrown in there, and there may be more. We heard rumors that Siloam Springs was going to try to host state. We do know that it's probably going to be on the western side of the state, because the last 2 have been on the east side. Last year, Searcy considered east. The year before that, Pine Bluff hosted it. And so we're thinking it's going to be shifted towards the west. They're supposed to announce that in January. They won't just announce basketball, though. They will also announce who's going to host baseball, softball, and soccer. And so we'll get all of that information all at the same time. Alma, because they've helped out the AAA a few times, usually gets it when they bid on it, and they feel like they can make some noise, especially on the boys' side. They're returning every single starter on the boys' side, a team that went 11-1 in conference last year and finished in the second round of the state tournament, getting beat by Parkview. They feel like they can make a run at the state championship, and they're wanting to host the state. And I'm sure there's other schools, too, like we said, wanting to host it. The Lady Cyclones and the Lady Airedales getting ready to run out on the clock, or on the court, and then we'll set the clock. When they do, there'll be 10 minutes left before we start the tip-off game. But we still have more for you on our pregame show. Right now, we're going to take a break and tell you, when we come back, we're going to talk to you about the weather, because that's going to affect Russellville Junior High, Middle School, and Russellville High School later on this week. And we've already got some information about that. And so you'll want to tune in or stay tuned here as we talk to you about that. It's the Lady Cyclones and the Lady Airedales coming up in about 10 minutes for tip-off, but we got more of your pregame show coming up next after this break. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You have to check us out.
Remember, the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Duval's Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Portable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's PortablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC, an EAB Media Group radio station.
Welcome back to Alma High School. Alma against Russellville, and we're here at the arena here at Alma. When they first built this years ago, it still seems like it's brand new. They put all the spotlights on the floor. They patterned it after Bud Walton Arena. So if you've never been to Alma, when you sit in the stands, even though our picture really doesn't bring that forth like we really think it actually is, it's really dark. I mean, all the lights are on the court, but when you're sitting, it's hard to see just down your row because it's so dark here. And sometimes when you're here, kind of a greenish and gold tint, which I'm sure Alma's very happy with because of their green and gold colors. But it was when they opened it up, it was the crown jewel of the state, and it's still kind of kept up. They really have done a nice job keeping it up to date. When you walk in, you're at the top level. So you walk in, and then it's down into the ground, and so really feels like a Bud Walton when you walk in and everything is down like that, and the arena floor you're looking down at it. A few years ago they had issues here because they had a flooding issue, but they bounced back nicely and replaced the court and all of that. That was from excessive rain that they had and a leak here. But now I think a busted pipe might have aided to that. So now we'll say that one of the things that we can tell you guys about is about the changes coming up this week because of the bad weather or the weather that we're expecting. They've already made some changes in Russellville School District sporting events. We can tell you that as far as the big one, the one we're kind of focused on, the Lady Cyclone basketball team was supposed to host Mountain Home this Friday night. It was supposed to be a big night, not just the fact that it was a home game, but they're honoring the 1985 Cyclone basketball team. It's the 40th anniversary since Russellville won its only state championship. So since that game has moved, the celebration has been moved. So Mountain Home, if you will come in to play Russellville on January the 28th, that's a Tuesday. However, the 1985 celebration of the state championship has been moved to January the 31st. They wanted to do it on a Friday night because they have quite a few people coming in from out of state. I know Sotomayor, I think he works in Washington, D.C. there. He was planning on flying in this weekend, so they tried to make that call early. So the Mountain Home game will be on the 28th of January, but the celebration will be on the 31st of January when Russellville will host Harrison. But other than that, Russellville Junior High basketball was supposed to play Thursday night against Cabot North. That has been moved to tomorrow night. So they'll play tomorrow night beginning at 4:30 at Russellville Junior High Gymnasium. And let me see, Russellville Middle School was supposed to go to Cabot North, originally scheduled for Thursday. That has also been moved to Wednesday. So the Junior High will host Cabot North tomorrow, and the Middle School will go to Cabot North tomorrow. Russellville High School wrestling at Mena has been canceled. That was supposed to be Thursday. And then Russellville Middle School boys basketball at Ozark at home against Ozark on January 11th has also been canceled. So that is getting ready for what we think is going to happen with what all I've heard is possible 1 to 3 inches of snow and hopefully no ice, but you never know when you get that wintry mix, and it can really cause some damage. But you want to make these calls early enough so people can adjust their plans, and so that's what Russellville has tried to do. They try to get out ahead of that, and if nothing happens, hey, nothing happens. But you don't want to make a last-minute decision, and especially on that Friday night when you have people flying in. You want to make sure they can change their plans too if you have to make those changes. Yeah, you're good.
You were talking about this arena. It's a beautiful arena, and they've got plenty of seats here to have a state tournament, and a big screen at one end of the court. I was watching their little rally band. Well, it's not little. They have quite a few members over there. They are loud, and I think I'm right. At one time, they were over here next to us. So I'm glad they've moved across the court, but you can still hear them. But it is a beautiful arena, and but it's a good arena to walk away with a victory tonight.
Yeah, hopefully Russellville Cyclones and Lady Cyclones can do that. And one more thing on the schedule. So just once again, the high school games for Friday night have been moved to January 28th. So the next time both the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will take the floor will be 1 week from tonight when they host Van Buren at Cyclone Arena. And the junior high middle school games scheduled for Thursday have been moved to tomorrow. We will be streaming those junior high games from Russellville Junior High tomorrow on our Cyclone Booth YouTube channel. The Lady Cyclones getting some warm-up shots in, as is Alma. We're going to take a break and come back with more of your pregame show and the starting lineups for both teams. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
Welcome back here at Alma. The Lady Cyclones getting ready to get introduced, and as is Alma, but I think we may be having the Star Spangled Banner and National Anthem, and National Anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, and the moment of silence. So we may be cutting back to you, Stephen Berry, our engineer for tonight's broadcast, so we can honor America and do that. So we will see if they're getting, they are going to be doing that. So sorry, I hate to do this to you, Stephen, but we're going to honor America ourselves, and so we want to throw it to a break here, and while they do the National Anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, and the moment of silence. So we'll be back with the starting lineups and the tip-off. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You don't have to. Please rise and join us for a moment of silence. Thank you. Now
Now please turn your attention to the south end of the arena as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the presentation of our national anthem by your Alma Airedale Band.
What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet GMC diesel?
And now it's time to introduce our starting lineups. First for our visitors from Russellville.
Ready to hit the road with you.
A junior, number 4.
Free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection of martinis, you ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Starting new day, still not out of exit 84, just off I-40.
Sophomore, number 25, Amaya Ely. Assistant coaches for the Lady Cyclones.
Welcome back. They just introduced the Lady Cyclones. They're going to try to recite this. They turn the lights off usually, so I'm going to have to maybe do this from memory. Lady Cyclones will start number 4, junior Kana Keister. Sophomore, number 5, Jasmine Garcia. Number 14, sophomore McKinley Walls. Number 21, Soraya Stroud. She's a junior. And sophomore Amaya Ely, number 25. I believe getting her first start as a Lady Cyclone. I don't know if she started the game yet in her Lady Cyclone career. So I believe this is her first. Lady Cyclones are coached by LaShonta Johnson. She's in her second season at Russellville, 23-7 last year, 12-2 in conference play. This year, 5-11 in non-conference. Of course, tonight, the first conference matchup for the Lady Cyclones. For Alma, they are coached by Chanley Bottoms, as we mentioned. She is also in her second season at Alma, and once upon a time, she was the three-point champion at Alma. She is, at the time when she retired, she was fifth overall in scoring at Alma. She's leading the Lady Airedales. They're starting off, as we said, number 1, Brooklyn Holt, number 5, Demaya Parker, who's a 5'9 junior, number 33, Jordan Gramlich, a 5'10 senior. That's the 3 that you mainly have to worry about if you're the Russellville Lady Cyclones. Hey, how are you? Assistant Superintendent Jeff Holt and his wife is here in attendance. They've come up to see us. The Lady Cyclones in black with red numbers, and Alma in white with green numbers, little bit of gold trim. Jumping center is Ely with Gramlich, and Alma controls the tip. We're sitting above the Cyclone faithful, and Lady Cyclones will be moving to the left on the offensive side, but playing defense over here on the right. Immediately, they're going to launch a 3. Holt misses that one. Lady Cyclones come away with the rebound, and here comes Russellville pushing it up the floor, trying to go underneath to Ely, and it goes out of bounds. Number 10, Olivia Hughes. She's a freshman. Starts for Alma, and not just starts, she's running the point for the Lady Airedales. Used to call them the Airedalettes, and a few years ago they switched back to Lady Airedales, which is a little bit easier to say. Jordan Gramlich, who can shoot the 3, was posting up at the high post. In the corner is Jaden Gramlich, who is her younger sister, not twins, because she's a junior and Jordan the senior. 23 and 33 is who you have to watch for, and 33, Jordan Gramlich, is the one that's averaging 20 points a game for Alma, but they just shot one that hit the tip top of the backboard. Lady Cyclones have it, no score, 1 minute into this contest.
Yeah, that's good defense by the Lady Cyclones. I think they opened up in a 3-2 zone.
We'll see our fill of 3-2 because that's what their boys run almost all the time. Russellville throwing it away right in front of the bench, trying to kick it back out to Soraya Stroud, and thought that Alma tipped it, but Russellville tipped it after that. I'll do a little house cleaning here. Something, I don't know what that is. Looks like part of a pom-pom that is out on the floor. And so they're cleaning that up, and Alma has it. We have no score, a minute 15 into this game. It's Brooklyn Holt with a basketball. Demaya Parker, number 5. Holt, number 1. She has it on the right side. Holt will get it over to Jaden Gramlich. Looking for Jordan, who's posting up down low, but they're going to launch an air ball from the corner. And Keister had the rebound. It's knocked away out of bounds, but it stays with Russellville as it was last touched by Jaden Gramlich.
That's 2 rebounds for Keister, doing what we talked about in pregame, is blocking out and getting the rebound. Limiting Alma to 1 shot.
They do tend to turn the ball over, too. They're averaging 16 turnovers a game. Lady Cyclones in the non-conference season averaging 18. So protecting the basketball is paramount for both teams. Lady Cyclones have it knocked away, but it stays on their side. 6:08 left to play here in the first quarter. We have no score. Lady Cyclones will have it underneath their own basket with 16 seconds on the shot clock. And bounce pass comes along the baseline. Garcia, no place to go, kicks it back out. Keister will launch a 3 from the right side. Missed that one. Gramlich the rebound. Jaden gets it over to Brooklyn Holt. She'll find Parker in the corner. They'll kick it back out, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Jasmine Garcia. And she's had quite a few games where she's been in some foul trouble. She picks up a foul there, the first one called of the game. She's fouled out of a couple games and had to play through 4 fouls on a few others. Russellville will have to be careful about that as she picks up her first here. Parker way out up top. Jordan Gramlich will launch one, missed the 3. Jaden had it, lost it. I don't know if that was a tip pass or if it was knocked from her hands, but the Lady Cyclones have it on the move. Keister will stop in the corner. Stroud looking inside for Ely. The pass got there too quickly. She hadn't posted up yet. And a turnover. Russellville, I think, with 3 turnovers already here in the first going of the first quarter. In the corner, 3, Hughes. She'll airball this one. Rebound on the backside by Kana Keister. Double team knocked out of bounds. And he pointed the wrong way, and then he fixed it and pointed it to Russellville.
Yeah, they've shot 4 threes and had 2 air balls. So
yeah.
That's okay. Let them do that.
Yeah, they're going to. It's hard to shoot here when you're the visiting team because it's really dark. It's kind of awkward. Like I said in the pregame, kind of a yellow tint to this place. But it's home for them. Stroud, about 18 feet away, is double teamed. Bounce pass over to Keister. Somebody's open. They're trying to reverse it around. Garcia fakes the 3, takes it baseline, shoots it over Gramlich, and hits nothing but net. Lady Cyclones with a 2-point lead there. Nice little baseline shot there by Jasmine Garcia. She gives the Lady Cyclones a 2-point lead. Gramlich will fake the 3, take it herself, and count the basket and drew the foul. Russellville was there, but turned just slightly there. Maybe that was cause for the foul called. Ely picks up the foul. That's her first and the team's second. And they're going to the free throw line for the and 1. And Jordan Gramlich hits the free throw. Brianna Hughes checks in for Alma. Looked like we already had the ball inbounded, but they stopped play. They forgot to blow the horn and let the officials know. Baseline jumper missed there by Garcia. Alma has it, and they want to force the action. They don't have numbers, but coming in from the right side is Hughes, and she'll slow it up and kick it back out. Hughes catches it back in the corner on the drive. Little floater is no good. Rebound. Hughes gets it back. Shot no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll belong to Russellville. You know, that might have been off us, but they also could have called a foul on Alma. Sometimes you get those calls for that reason. Russellville will have it, and they'll do a little bit of substituting their own as into the game for Russellville. Number 3, Chloe Garner. Again, Chloe, number 3, leads the team in three-point shooting percentages. Here's a steal by Alma all the way. Parker hits the layup. Demaya Parker gives them a 5-2 lead. Jasmine trying to go coast to coast. No, she'll kick it back out as she drove inside. Russellville reverses the ball around. Can't get an open look. Keister stops outside the lane, kicks it back out. Stroud will miss the 3 from the left side. Alma the rebound. Now we're getting one shot at it. Long pass down the floor, caught in stride by Hughes, who hits the layup. 7-2. They've scored the last 7.
Yeah, we're going to have to work our shots. Don't come down and just shoot it.
Garcia will launch a 3 from the right side. That one no good. Russellville had position, but the rebound goes over our head. Hughes has it, 2-on-2. She'll kick it in the corner. 3-point try from the corner is no good there by Brooklyn Holt. With the rebound is Garcia running the floor, dribbling with her head up, looking to see if she's got some help, and she'll get bumped in transition. This will be on number 1, Brooklyn Holt, and her first, and the team's first for Alma. Number 14, Madeline Dunn will check in for Alma. Lady Cyclones will counter with Morgan Young, number 0, the only senior on the team. And also number 20, Aubrey Farr, sophomore. Lady Cyclones trailing 7-2. Garcia will hand it off. Russellville just kind of moving around the three-point line right now. Farr was posting up at the high post. She'll go down low now. Top of the key, three-pointer by Keister. Grazes the iron and then goes out of bounds. Belongs to Alma. 2:24 left to play here in the first. 7-2 our score. Lady Cyclones trailing. Russellville plagued by some cold shooting from the outside. Their only 2 was Jasmine Garcia, about an 8-foot jumper. Shot it over Gramlich. Alma with it. Demaya Parker. I think she was trying to get that out to Dunn, but it was intercepted by her teammate Gramlich. Jaden Gramlich back to Parker, and she'll hit the runner. She's got 4, and it's a 9-2 lead.
Yeah, we left her open for a little while, and when we got over there, she just faked and went down the lane and scored.
They shoot so many threes, it's easy to go for that fake. Russell cutting the basket, they threw it away. Jordan Gramlich back in the game. When she takes a break, she doesn't take a break for very long. Checks back in with 3 points. Lady Cyclones swept Alma last year. Of course, Russellville had that amazing starting 5. They graduated all 5 of them, but Lady Cyclones have won 5 in a row against this Alma team. The last victory for Alma was 38-31 in Cyclone Arena back in 2022. Here's a three-pointer at the top of the key, missing by Hughes. The follow is no good by Gramlich, getting her own rebound once again, and this time she draws the foul. So Jordan Gramlich, a couple of offensive rebounds on that one. Just got good position there, and the foul is going to be called on Russellville. It'll be number 1 on Morgan Young, her first, team's 3rd. Free throw is good by Gramlich. McKinley Walls started this game for Russellville. She's back in the game. Lady Cyclones finding themselves already in a big hole, trailing 11-2 after Gramlich hits both free throws. Trying to go to Farr. Farr never really had a chance at that one. That was thrown out of her reach, and Alma has it entering the final minute of the first quarter. Gramlich all the way. Shot might have been partially altered there, but able to get the bucket anyway. I thought Farr played pretty good defense on that. Gramlich, though, has 7 points for Alma, and now a tied-up basketball will be called. It'll stay with Russellville with 48 seconds left to play. And they reset the shot clock, and they should not have. And so that's what the officials are getting together to talk about that. since possession did not change, they should not have reset the shot clock. And your guess is as good as mine how many seconds should be on there. I just happened to check right before that, and I thought, oh, we got 35 seconds left. Haven Welch, 6'1 senior, number 35, checks in for Alma. They play a lot of players. They've already played 9. Make that 10 here in this first half. They set it at 25, so they take off 10 seconds. I think that's fair. Pretty good guess, and we're going to have another tied-up basketball as soon as we inbounded it.
Well, you can tell the Alma team, they go for the ball. You know, they try to slap at it. They try to grab a hold of it. It's very difficult for our girls right now to be able to control that ball.
Lady Cyclones trailing 13-2. Nearing the end of the first quarter. Parker will kick it back out to Gramlich. Thought about the 3. I'm surprised she didn't pull the trigger on the drive, and she'll hit this one. Hit it kind of hard off the backboard, but still got it to go. 15-2. The Lady Cyclones trailing. 15 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Shot clock is off. Farr needing some help. Cross-court pass to Young. Should get it back in the corner to Garcia. Lady Cyclones look like they're not all the same page here. Farr will get it to Stroud. On the drive, she'll draw the foul. Sorry, that's not Stroud. That is Chloe Gardner. And she's going to shoot 2 here. Down 15-2. This will be Russellville's first free throws of the game. Free throw is no good by Chloe Gardner. Coming into the game, 77% from the free throw line. I mentioned that she leads the team in three-point percentage, 38% from the three-point line, but she misses both of these. They get the rebound, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Tough first quarter for Russellville. They have a little hill to climb here, trailing 15-2 after 1. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Really good first quarter for Alma. Bad first quarter for Russellville, but the good thing is it's just the first quarter.
You know, neither team has hit a 3. Russellville shot 4, Alma shot 6. But where Alma is hurting the Lady Cyclones is they're working the ball on the inside. They're driving inside and able to get that little layup shot. We're going to have to stop that from out front.
They had that last jump ball, so Russellville will have it to start the second quarter. Just 2 points for Russellville. That was Jasmine Garcia. For Alma, they were led by Jordan Gramlich in that first quarter with 9 points. 9 of their 15 coming by Gramlich, and 3 of those points from the free throw line. She was a perfect 3 of 3. Russellville 0 of 2 from the line. Long two-pointer missed by Russellville, and on the backside, the rebound comes to Olivia Hughes for the Lady Airedales. And so Alma has it, leading 15-2. Early going second quarter. Coming off a screen, open look from 3. There's your three-pointer. That was Brooklyn Holt. They set the screen perfectly and got a wide open shot. Russellville could not fight through that one, or fight over the top of it, giving the open look. Double team, Keister. 2 quick passes, gets an open look from inside, and the shot rolls in there by Jasmine Garcia. And that bucket stops an 18-0 run by Alma. Alma leading at 18-4 now, all the way with the drive. Olivia Hughes splitting a double team there. They get the 2 right back, 20-4. At the top of the key for Russellville. They get it Left side three-pointer by Keister. That one was no good, but the rebound comes to Stroud. Long rebound in the corner now. Garcia with it near the top of the key, looking for McKinley Walls. I think she's wanting her to cut down low. She does, but doesn't get the ball to her. Keister, nice little fake, or drives around her man and kisses it off the glass.
Yeah, good drive, good fake by Keister, and able to get that shot underneath.
Well, as soon as she did the fake, she was wide open from that point. It was a great fake. Lady Cyclones trailing 20-6. Three-point try by Holt. Misses this one from the right side. Amaya Ely getting the rebound for Russellville. And Jasmine Garcia will run it for Russellville. They're giving her a lot of space at the top of the key, just inviting her to shoot that three. But she doesn't. She can shoot it from there, too. That's kind of surprising they're giving her that much room. She has it now right side, and there's the double team. She does get the pass off the walls. Double teamed in the corner, and a jump ball would be called. It'll belong to Alma. Well, you get trapped in that corner, there's just really no place to go. Even if your teammates are moving, it's just hard to find anybody sometimes.
Well, you don't want to be there without a dribble, definitely.
Gramlich was in the corner, gave it up to Parker. They'll set the same screen they had, the open look. Russellville did a better job there that time, getting the defender in the corner, and then Alma will be called for traveling. 5:35 left to play in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 20-6. We'll have senior boys action coming up after this. Probably about 7:30 is when we'll have that boys action. Soraya Stroud and is going to be called for the offensive foul. I thought she was going to kick it back out, but they get her with the foul, and Stroud commits her first and the team's first here in the second quarter. Fouls reset at the end of each quarter. The ball game set for Friday at Cyclone Arena against Mountain Home has been moved to January 28th, figuring the bad weather that's coming in. So Russellville's next action will be a week from tonight at Cyclone Arena when they host Harrison. And Alma and gives the basketball back to us. Checking in is Chloe Gardner for the Lady Cyclones, number 3. She'll play Soraya Stroud. Lady Cyclones coming off a Southside victory in which they hit 9 threes, tying the most they've hit as a team this year, and they've yet to hit one here in this ball game. Maybe we can get that one. McKinley Walls hitting the three. I should have mentioned that earlier. She gets the first three for Russellville, and the Lady Cyclones cut the lead to 11, 20-9. I have it baseline inside the lane. Missing the 10-footer is Gramlich. She doesn't miss most of those. So Lady Cyclones need to capitalize here. Chloe Gardner. It's a back up top. Nobody down low for Russellville. Just kind of working the ball around the three-point line. At the high post is Ely. Walls drives around her man. They said she stepped on the end line. A lot of substitutions for Alma, just in and out. They played 10 players, and they did it all in the first quarter. They lead Russellville 20-9. 4:10 left to play here in the first half. At the top is Demaya Parker. She'll give it up and post up down low. It's kind of circling through the lane. That's what they do. They don't do a lot of post up anyway, and that's the reason they hit the three there. They can hit it from out there. That's Jordan Gramlich, their 5'10 senior who's going to UFAS next year, and she gives them back a 14-point lead. We'll take a break as Russellville wants a timeout. Lady Cyclones trailing here 23-9. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Lady Cyclones taking that time out there, trailing here 23-9 with 3:54 left to play in the first half. Last time Alma beat Russellville here at their arena was back in 2020. Russellville's won 8 out of the last 9 games here at this beautiful arena. Lady Cyclones with it after that last made three by Jordan Gramlich, who has 12 points for Alma. Garner with it for Russellville. Cut off on the baseline, dribbles back out. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Walls was double teamed. Ball was tipped out. Jasmine Garcia with it. Trapped in the corner. Ball knocked out of bounds. Stays with Russellville with 15 seconds on the shot clock.
When you get down there close to the out of bounds, you're going to get double teamed, and Russellville's facing that. Going to have to make some adjustments down there.
Keister will be the trigger man. She'll get it to Walls off the inbounds play. 12 seconds to shoot. Keister with it on the right side. Dribbles inside the three-point line. Needs some help. Kick it back out. 7 seconds to shoot. Garcia has it with 4. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Russellville's got to get the shot off. I don't think they realized it. Shot clock did not reset. I don't think Russellville realized it, and they couldn't hear the bench, who's at the other end here as you play offense in front of your opponent in the first half. Lady Cyclones with a shot clock violation. Russellville almost a steal there. Flashing to make a steal was Chloe Gardner. She knocked it out of bounds. And Aubrey Farr will check in for the Lady Cyclones. She'll replace Amaya Ely. She stays on the floor with Garcia, Garner, Walls, and Keister. 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. They just fire the ball around the three-point line. Ends up in an open look for Brooklyn Holt. Missed that one. Long rebound. Jasmine Garcia and a foul in the back court. Just a reach-in foul, and that's going to be on Brella Hughes, the junior, her first and the team's first for Alma. Not a lot of fouls called in this game. We've had a really good flow. Just 2 fouls called here in the second quarter, 1 on each team.
I think there's only been 6 fouls total.
Makes the game a lot more enjoyable when there's not a lot of fouling going on. Crossover dribble by Gardner, baseline drive, missed the shot, might have been partially blocked, not sure. Alma has it. Gramlich just fell down. She was running by herself. She fell down in the back court, so it's a 4-on-5, and she still hasn't made it across the timeline. Nobody was around her. Just kind of got to check on her, see if she's okay. They're going to pull her out of the game to see if she's all right. The official, she was actually behind the official, and he kind of turned around and said, what just happened? Gramlich, number 33, their best player. Ball was tipped. It actually hit the official, who was inbounds at the time and then went out of bounds. It stays with Russellville. 2:26 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 23-9. Russellville just 2 points in the first quarter. They scored 7 here in the second quarter, and then they turned the ball over. That's just been a theme for Russellville in this first half, the turnovers. I don't really want to say it's been cold shooting, even though we haven't exactly lit it up. It's just been turning the ball over.
Yeah, unofficially, I've got us for 8 turnovers right now, turning the ball over.
Parker with it, gets it on the left side to Hughes. Brella Hughes. They have 2 players named with the last name Hughes, 2 players with the last name Gramlich, so I'll try to call their first name. Brella Hughes will launch a 3. Missed that one. Very flat shot on that. You don't get any kind of bounces when you shoot it like that. Russellville with it. Keister tried splitting the double team. Will kick it back out, and it'll go into the back court. If this wasn't tipped, it's going to be over and back, and it is. Alma wanted a traveling violation. They get the ball back anyway with the over and back. Checking Jordan Gramlich still on the bench, and now she's going to come into the game. Good to see her back in. You don't want anybody getting injured. So Jordan Gramlich, number 33, on the floor with her sister, number 23, Jaden Gramlich. Haven Welch, 6'1" senior, working at the post. But they're looking to shoot threes if they can get open. That's what they want to do. They reverse it around. They will get an open look. And this is Jaden Gramlich hitting her first 3 of the game. And Alma leads it 26-9. Lady Cyclones trying to answer. Missing the 3 is Kana Keister. Haven Welch the rebound for Alma. Stop and go by Jordan Gramlich. Might have got away with the carry. She has no dribble, and she'll pass it off to the top of the key. They go inside. Haven Welch was wide open, and she blew the layup. The offensive rebound was blocked from behind by guess who? Jasmine Garcia with the block. How about that? There's a drive by Hughes. Olivia Hughes missed that when the Lady Cyclones on the move with it. Kana Keister will stop on the right side. Double team, kicks it back out, finds the open man, and the open man is McKinley Walls, and she hits her second three of the game. She's got 6. The Lady Cyclones trail 26-12. Gramlich to Gramlich. At the top of the key is Madeline Dunn. Left side, Olivia Hughes will miss a 3 there. Welch had it. Trying to bounce past it inside, she does. We're going to get a foul called, a reach-in foul called on Russellville. This will be our second, and I think it's going to be on Kana Keister. That'll be her first. They're calling that a shooting foul. Really? I don't think that was okay. I was saying they were lining up like they were going to shoot it, but that was not a shooting foul. Okay, they are going to give it to him along the baseline. Maybe Alma was just trying to fake me out there. Jaden Gramlich open right side. She'll miss the 3 there. Ball tipped around a couple times, and Russellville had it, lost it. With the interception is Holt. Holt looking for a cutter. She finds Jordan Gramlich, who just lost it. Just hit it off her own leg out of bounds. Lady Cyclones with a chance to hit the last second shot here with 3 seconds. Missed the shot there, 2 seconds, 1 second, and launching from beyond half court. Alma can't get that one, but we've come to the end of the first half. Pretty good first half for Alma, not quite as good for Russellville. Lady Cyclones trail Alma here at the half, 26-12. We'll take a break, come back with stats and other stuff talking about the rescheduling of games, all that, and also look around the conference, the 5A West beginning tonight. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest, and you get 6 months, same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Lady Cyclones trailing Alma by a score of 26-12. This is the first night of the 5A West. We have some other games going on. Van Buren is at Greenwood. Farmington at Siloam Springs. Harrison is at Mountain Home. That's probably the most heated game that's being played tonight. Non-conference records don't really matter, but when you're looking at it, the 5A West had 4 teams that won double-digit games in the non-conference. Farmington, Mountain Home, Van Buren, and Alma. Of course, Farmington moving into our conference. Greenbrier did not move out of the 5A. They just moved over to the Central. When Farmington moved up, it was natural to put them in the West, as they're right up there next near Siloam Springs. Now, Friday, we did have some games going on. It's supposed to be Alma at Farmington, Siloam at Van Buren, Greenwood at Harrison, and Mountain Home at Russellville. The Mountain Home-Russellville game has already been moved to January 28th in anticipation of the weather. So That game moved to the 28th, and the celebration of the 40th anniversary Cyclone basketball team from 1985 that won the state championship, that celebration has been moved to January 31st when Russellville hosts Harrison. That'll be a Friday night there at Cyclone Arena. So again, that moved to January the 31st. The junior high and middle school games that were scheduled for Friday has been moved to tomorrow night. So Russellville Whirlwinds will actually host Cabot North tomorrow night beginning at 4:30. The wrestling event scheduled for Thursday at Mena has also been canceled due to the expectation of the inclement weather. We're going to take a break as we're here at the half. We come back, we'll give you the stats of the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing Alma 26-12. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
One score to pass along to you other than our game. Harrison and Mountain Home playing tonight at Mountain Home. Early third quarter, the Lady Goblins leading the Lady Bombers 19-18. Our score here, Alma leading Russellville 26-12 at the half. Your thoughts of the first half?
Well, it really hasn't been the outside shooting that's hurt the Lady Cyclones. We talked about on the way down how Alma will shoot a lot from the outside. They were 3 of 14, but on the other hand, Russellville was 2 of 8. But it hadn't been the outside shooting. It's been the shooting on the inside by Alma. That's what's hurt Russellville, plus our 10 turnovers. That doesn't help at all. Now, Alma has a tendency to turn it over. I've got them down for 4. They may have more than that. Maybe I missed a couple. But our turnovers and their inside shooting is what really has hurt the Lady Cyclones.
Yeah, the Lady Cyclones actually hit 100 threes, exactly 100 in the non-conference season, just 2 tonight. That by McKinley Walls. She leads the Lady Cyclones with 6 points in that first half. Jasmine Garcia with 4, Kana Keister with 2. For Alma, they are led by Jordan Gramlich, who's averaging over 20 a game. She had 12 in that first half. 4 points each for Demaya Parker and Olivia Hughes off the bench. 3 points for Jaden Gramlich and Brooklyn Holt. Nobody in foul trouble for either team. In fact, nobody has more than 1 foul for either team. In that aspect, pretty clean first half played by both teams. We're going to take a final break. Stephen Berry, our engineer. Aaron Duval with you. I'm Mickey Duval. When we come back, we'll have the second half for you. Lady Cyclones trailing Alma 26-12. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's of Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H Carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Running a business, a household, or just everyday life can be hectic. The last thing you want to have to think about is banking. At First State Bank, we focus on providing you the financial tools and exceptional service you need so you can focus on what really matters. Whether it's managing your business from the sidelines or making life run a little smoother with convenient and flexible financial solutions, we've got your back. Give back to business and life. We'll take care of the rest. First State Bank.
Welcome back. Getting ready to start the second half. Lady Cyclones at the bench, and so is Alma. We're ready to go. We mentioned to you that Lady Cyclones hit 9 threes as a team twice this year against Watson Chapel and Fort Smith Southside. Alma hit 11 in the game. That was a game against Pottsville. They had a 7-game winning streak at one point until they lost to Sapulpa out of Oklahoma. They struggled, though, coming into the conference season. They've lost 2 of their last 3. But, boy, they're not struggling tonight. Not exactly lighting it up, but they led us by 14. I think 17 points was their largest lead in that first half. We'll reset the fouls for you. Again, we never even got close to 5 fouls for either team, much less anybody in foul trouble. Russellville will have the ball to start the third quarter. We switch ends. Maybe this end will be a little bit more lucky for us, just not turning the ball over. That would help us. And Alma has a lot to do with that, the way they play. They play really small and kind of jump out there. The Lady Cyclones with immediately going inside. Soraya Stroud picking up the turnaround jumper from about 10 feet in.
Very soft touch on that shot. Had to have it.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Soft touch there. The ball was spinning nicely and hit nothing but net. Cross-court pass to nobody. Lady Cyclones going to let that one go. Boy, Jasmine Garcia thought about that. If she could have gotten a hand of that and deflected it in the backcourt, she'd had a wide-open layup. But no sense in going for it if you weren't exactly sure. So they turned the ball over on their first possession. Lady Cyclones had hit a 2. Maybe we can cut in this lead a little bit more. There's no 12-point shots, and so you've got to kind of chip away at a big lead like this. Ely will kick it back in the corner. Corner 3 there for Keister. A little short as it draws iron. Jaden Gramlich the rebound for Alma, and here come the Lady Airedales. On the left side is Olivia Hughes, the freshman, at the top of the key. 3-pointer is good by Jordan Gramlich. Again, going to UFAS next year. And we've seen her post up a little bit, but she likes that shot. And that was from way downtown there, and she gives them a 15-point lead. Little pick and roll there with Stroud. Kicks it back out. Another 3-point try by Keister. This one is true. Kana's got 5. She answers their 3 with a 3 of her own, her first one of the game. Lady Cyclones back within 12 once again. Hughes, the freshman, hounded by Garcia, who played as a freshman last year, sophomore this year. They'll reverse it in the corner. Holt, Brooklyn Holt, airballs a 3. They've airballed 3 threes, and I think she's airballed 2 of them. Lady Cyclones on the move. Garcia comes in left side. They finally get the double team, and then they backed off. She misses the turnaround J from the baseline, though. Kind of surprised maybe to be that wide open. Jaden Gramlich running the floor and missed the layup. It was altered nicely by McKinley Walls. The Lady Cyclones on the move. Garcia, nice bounce pass inside for the lay-in.
Boy, that's a beautiful assist by Garcia, drawing the defender toward her.
Yeah, the Lady Cyclones within 10 as that layup hit by Soraya Stroud, who has all 4 points of her 4 points here in the third quarter. 29-19 our score. Jordan Gramlich, a little floater in the lane is good. She has 17 points. That's a 12-point lead for Alma. Again, the pick and roll. Again, Soraya Stroud, and same result.
I like the way Russellville is working the ball on the inside, right in front of the basket.
Well, that was just like a little pick and roll, maybe the oldest play in basketball there. Pick at the top of the key, roll to the basket, hits the easy layup, and a three-point answer there by Jordan Gramlich. And there's nothing you can do there. She's going to shoot it from that far out. She's from way downtown, and she's hit 2 threes in this quarter from out there, from like way on, like almost 25 feet. She's got 3 three-pointers for the game. 13-point lead. Stroud misses on the 3 attempt. Rebound. Alma wants to push it up the floor. This is Parker hitting Gramlich in transition. We're going to get a foul called on Russellville that wouldn't allow Jordan to get the layup, but she's going to go to the line to shoot 2, and we'll see who the foul's called. And the official who initially blew his whistle, the other official coming to say who the foul was called on, and it's on Soraya Stroud, her second and the team's first. 34-21, the Lady Airedales with the lead. And Gramlich at the free throw line hits the first. She's perfect from the line, 4 of 4. 21 points for Gramlich. Give her another, 22. Lady Cyclones had cut it to 10. They're back down by 15. 3-point try by Stroud. That one no good. Long rebound. Goes over the head of Ely. Olivia Hughes with it. Tried to pass ahead. Ball was tipped by Garcia, but Alma keeps it. Thought Russell was going to go the other way. One-handed cross-court pass, though, reversed around to the top of the key. Going inside. Ball was denied there by Soraya Stroud for Russellville. Kana Keister has it, sees the double team very smartly, backs up a little bit, gets it to Stroud on the move. Her shot from the right side is no good. Hughes the rebound for Alma. Lady Cyclones got a good open look there. And that was a good job by Kana Keister. She saw the double team, still kept the dribble and backed up. Sometimes you could do that and sort of allows yourself to get the pass over the double team, and that's what happened. Gramlich, another long 3, but this one misses. She's 2 of 3 from way out there. The Lady Cyclones have it in the front court. Keister didn't have the numbers. She'll wait on her teammates. They get set up. Stroud has it at the top of the key, and now a timeout called by Russellville. 3:27 left to play here in the third. We'll take a break. The Lady Cyclones trailing 36-21. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Prudy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
You know, a stat that's hard to believe, in one of the 2 victories that Russellville had over Alma last year, they did not hit a single three-pointer against us. Can you believe that? As many as they're shooting.
And was it this team?
Yeah, it's this team.
Oh, my.
Chandley Bottoms, their head coach, she believes in the three-pointer. She is second all-time as a player at Alma in hitting threes. Alma leading it 36-21. The Lady Cyclones have the basketball coming out of their timeout. Chloe Gardner at the top, gets it to Walls. She's cut off on the baseline drive, kicks it back out. 8 seconds on the shot clock to shoot. Hope Russellville knows it. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Garcia uses a screen, takes it right side, and ball hung on the rim, missed it, and Alma has it. That ball wasn't just sitting on the rim, it was spinning on the rim. They're going to get called for the travel along the baseline. Lady Cyclones led 2-0. And then an 18-0 run by Alma. So think about that. It was 18-2. So when you think about that, and Russellville had cut it to 10 here in this third quarter, See, it's kind of a big mountain to climb here at the top of the key. Three-pointer knocked down by Kana Keister, who has her second here in the third quarter.
Watching Keister, she let loose that ball. It wasn't in her hands not long at all until she fired it up there.
Yeah, you're right. She caught it in rhythm, and sometimes that's a big part of hitting those threes. Lady Cyclones within 12. Jaden Gramlich in the corner, cross-court pass from the left corner to the right corner. It finds his back in the hands of Jaden Gramlich. She'll miss the three and rebounded by Garcia. She's going to be fouled by Jaden Gramlich. A rare mistake there by Gramlich as she missed the three, and she thought it was in, so she started going down the court. If she was just lazy and stood there, the ball would have come straight to her. But she already started down the floor, and that's their first team foul here in the third quarter, and that's number 1 on Jaden Gramlich. Lady Cyclones can cut it to single digits with a three-pointer here, or 10 with just a regular bucket. They're in Kana's face here, and they'll let you have one hand on the on the offensive player, but not two. And Madeline Dunn put both her hands, and the sophomore is called with her first personal foul, and the second team foul. Olivia Hughes, a freshman, will check in for the sophomore.
They showed Dunn with 2 fouls. I didn't know that. I had her down for 1.
Inbounds pass comes to Farr for Russellville. She'll kick it back out. Aubrey with it on the left side. Lady Cyclones will back it back out. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Keister at the top of the key. We'll get it right side. Walls will take it baseline. Cut off once again off the drive. 12 seconds to shoot. Garcia hits the three. Jasmine Garcia, her third three of the season. First one of the game. The Lady Cyclones are within single digits. 9 points. Okay, don't relax. Sometimes you battle all the way back. You take a deep sigh there, and Russellville doesn't. They missed the shot. We got the defensive rebound and then a foul called. That'll be number 2 on Holt. Haven Welch will check in for Jaden Gramlich. Lady Cyclones trailing by 9 here and have the basketball with 1 minute, 11 seconds left to play here in the third. Garcia, who just knocked down that three. Again, they were inviting her to shoot that shot in the first half. And she can't hit it from out there. Chloe Gardner is going to be whistled for the travel. I don't like that call there because the official out on the wing called that. And if anything, I thought it should be a jump ball. It wasn't a travel because she tried to go up with it, and the ball was knocked from her hands. It was either a clean block or a jump ball. So incorrect call, but I think Alma probably would have had it anyway. They're going to try to go inside to Welch. It was knocked away, got it back, and she's going to be fouled on the turnaround jumper. Bad turn of events there for Russellville on one side, back down to the other side. This foul is going to be called on Aubrey Farr, her first, and the team's second.
Well, the official that called that was behind all the players.
Yeah.
He couldn't see anything that was happening in front of him. And he makes that call?
Yeah, like I said, it's either just a clean block shot by Alma or a jump ball because they pinned it. But to call a walk, I don't think he saw that Alma actually touched the basketball. But, again, Alma may have had the ball anyway. Jump ball would have given it to him. They might have had it on the clean block there. Welch missed the first free throw. She'll hit the second, hits one of two. That's the first free throws taken by anybody for Alma not named Jordan Gramlich. 37-27. 10-point lead for Alma. The Lady Cyclones have it. There's 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock as we're closing out the third quarter. Garcia from 15. Jasmine Garcia. She has 9 points. The Lady Cyclones within 8. Got to have a stop here. Can't let them score one here at the end of the third. There's a drive and a left-handed layup made by Jordan Gramlich, who's got 24 off the steal, off the inbounds pass. They get another cheap basket there. Lady Cyclone just lackadaisical on that. Will shoot a half-court shot, and that one's no good. 41-29 our score. The Lady Cyclones trailing Alma after 3. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive.
For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Well, you know you're excited. You cut the lead to 8, and then you blink, and you're down by 12. 2 quick buckets there by Alma to close out the third quarter.
Well, there's another turnover, unfortunately, by Russellville that created that.
Russellville fans were actually trying to get the 3-second in the lane call on that drive. They hit the layup and then steal the inbounds pass, hit the layup 41-29 as we enter the fourth quarter of play. Alma has it to start the fourth quarter. Coming off a screen in the corner is Holt. Did not even turn to face the basket, kicked it right back out. They're going to run a little clock here. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Maneuver around a little bit. This is Parker. Gets it back to Olivia Hughes. In the corner to Jaden Gramlich. Thought about it. Cross-court pass over to Holt. 9 seconds to shoot. They got to hurry. Jordan Gramlich will pass on the 3 on the drive. Shot no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Russellville, they say. Alma will have it and a fresh 35 underneath their own basket. Jordan Gramlich on the right side. Olivia Hughes. The Cyclones having to come out on Jordan Gramlich because she shot those 3 long threes in that third quarter. Not bashful to shoot it from way out. She's calling for it in the corner. She'll launch the 3. And this one grazes the iron. Her sister gets the rebound and puts it up and in. Jaden Gramlich's got 5. We had cut it to 8 at 37-29. They've scored the last 6 points since. Lady Cyclones turning the ball over off an entry pass inside. Alma has it leading 43-29. Hughes will launch one from the corner. That one misses the 3. And Keister has it. Her pass tipped away, but the Lady Cyclones get it back. I think that was Morgan Young that had it. We're so far away from the action. It's a beautiful place, but we're so far away. Sometimes it's hard to see red numbers on black jerseys from where we are. Keister, step back 3-pointer. That one won't go. Rebound, Parker. She's trailing the play, and now in transition will take it all the way left side and miss a layup. Tipped it, but couldn't control it. Aubrey Farr has the rebound for Russellville. Lady Cyclones 2-on-2. Jasmine Garcia all the way for the layup, and Jasmine's in double figures. And now a timeout called, I believe, by Russellville. Lady Cyclones trailing 43-31. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefit. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
Lady Cyclones had changed that to a full timeout. Russellville with 2 timeouts left. Alma has all 5. That drive there by Jasmine Garcia giving her 11 points in the game. The only Lady Cyclone with double-figure scoring, but Russellville trailing by 12.
You know, some of the Russellville fans you said earlier were giving the officials a little bit of a hard time about Alma players staying in the lane, and they have been. In fact, I counted 5-6 seconds staying in there, and they're letting the officials know about it.
It's when Haven Welch is in the game. She's been the biggest offender, according to Russellville fans, of staying in the lane. And it's not like they're getting all their points from inside there, but they are creating some offensive rebounds due to being around there when they miss shots. 6:05 left to play here in the ball game. The Lady Cyclones trailing 43-31. After that layup, Russellville will play defense. Sometimes you see them come out full court press. They don't, but they do pick them up at half court and are trapping in the front court. Ball knocked away by Ely. They have it back. Whistle, and traveling is going to be the call as Brooklyn Holt had it for Alma and then went to the floor. Lady Cyclones trailing by 12. Pressure there causing a turnover by Alma. See if that can be the key to get more turnovers. We got to convert this. Illegal screen is going to be called on Russellville. This is going to be on number 21, Soraya Stroud. I don't know if it was a legal screen or not, but I saw the official point, and I knew that's what he called on the contact, trying to screen on the backside.
That's Stroud's third foul.
It's the first team foul called on Russellville. Again, trapping in the front court, see if it can lead to another turnover. Parker gives it over, little touch pass into Gramlich, turnaround jumper. Missed that one, trying to get her own rebound out of bounds, and it'll belong to Russellville. I don't think Gramlich realized how wide open she was. When she caught it just inside the free throw line, there was nobody around her, and she was still trying to fake with a drop step. But I don't think she realized there was nobody in the lane with her wearing a black jersey. Stroud caught it near the right elbow, kicks it back out. Keister will miss the three. Rebound hits the floor, and Alma has it, and they threw it away. Oh, they're going to say it's Alma basketball. We didn't touch that.
No.
We didn't touch that. They pointed it to Alma, and Coach LaShonta Johnson saying it was just a bad pass. And I think if maybe she had asked him to get help, he might have, but.
Boy, he missed that one.
Yeah, he did. He missed that one. But I think if we would have maybe gotten help, they'll miss the three on the backside, and we have a rebound on Maya Ely, and she's fouled. This by Brooklyn Holt. That's her third, and they're first. I'm sorry, yeah, they're first. Well, you know what? It was such a bad pass, you would think it was partially tipped on that last play because it was horrible. It just came out of her hands kind of funny. And maybe that's what the official thought, that had to be tipped. It was throwing it right into our bench. Stroud kicks it back out to Keister on her drive, misses the runner. Rebound, there's a scramble for it. Holt has it from her backside, is able to get the pass off to Jaden Gramlich. Alma in the front court. Three-pointer by Gramlich, and Jaden Gramlich hits it. She doesn't score much. She's got 8 points, but she seems to get points at the right time for Alma. She has a couple threes. Lady Cyclones trailing by 15. Pull-up jumper by Garcia. This one rolls off the iron, and Jaden Gramlich has the rebound. Looking for some help. She'll get it to her sister Jordan Gramlich, ahead to Parker. Nearing the 4-minute mark, Lady Cyclones trailing by 15. Olivia Hughes airballs a three. The rebound, they airball the putback. I think they were expecting contact that never got there. Maya Ely got the rebound for Russellville. Garcia in the corner. Soraya Stroud will miss the three. This one out of bounds. It goes off the foot of Brooklyn Holt, and it'll belong to Russellville with 3:44 left to play in the ballgame. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 15.
You know, when Hughes shot that three down there for Alma, when she caught the ball, she took a jump with both feet to the left. No call on that. Didn't think you could do that.
You usually get those calls in the NBA because so much of that jumping back to get open. The James Harden play. Farr started to go one way, steps back, misses the three, rebounds, Stroud, and she's fouled along the baseline. And that'll be the second foul called on Alma. And Olivia Hughes, that'll be her first. And timeout called by the Lady Cyclones. So 46-31, Russellville trailing with 3:38 left to play in the ballgame. We'll take a quick break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
When you have the home team have the band here, you don't expect to hear Hannah Montana, but we're listening to it there during that timeout for a little bit. 3:38 left to play in the ball game. The Lady Cyclones trailing 46-31 Russellville. Taking that timeout, they have one left. Young will get it off the inbounds pass to Garcia. Starting her drive, spinning, taking it right side of the lane. Ball hit the back of the iron a couple times. Alma has it ahead now. Wide open layup try by Hughes. Right hand, left side, made it anyway. She has 8 points. And Alma up by 17, matching their largest lead. Russellville had cut it to 8 in the third quarter, but it's back up to 17. Russellville misses a 3 from the corner. Parker the rebound for Alma. They quickly get it down floor with a pass ahead to Hughes. Brella Hughes finds her sister Olivia Hughes for the layup, and Olivia Hughes in double figures with 10 points, and Alma with their largest lead of the game here at 50-31. Under 3 minutes to go. We'll have senior boys action coming up after this. Jasmine Garcia will kick it back out for Russellville. Here's a drive by Kana. Keister count the basket, and she's fouled. Kana now in double figures with 10 points. She only had 2 at the half. A couple threes here in the second half, and maybe a three-point play. She'll go to the free throw line here. As that foul called on number 14, Madeline Dunn, and that's her third. Kana 76% from the free throw line this year. Hits that one, so that'll improve. Lady Cyclones trailing, though, 50-34.
That's our first shot in the second half. Free throw.
Free throw. I think we're only 1 of 3. I don't know if y'all can hear with the crowd mic them counting the 3-second call, but they don't get it there. But they do get the bucket by Jordan Gramlich, and she's going to the free throw line for the and one. The foul's going to be called on Morgan Young, and that is 26 points for Gramlich. That matches her season high. She had 26 against Pottsville. So she's trying to break that here with a free throw. And she does, 27 for Gramlich.
I guess I'm at the old school, but when you're going to foul somebody underneath the basket, don't let them score.
I don't know if we meant to. I think it was much of a – I don't think we were trying to stop that is what I'm saying. Russellville missing the 3 here. Alma in transition. Again, they can't just eat up the clock because you do have the shot clock. Olivia Hughes will miss the baseline drive. Ball knocked out of bounds as – I don't know who blocked it, but Jordan Gramlich was going back up with it, and it was blocked out of bounds by Russellville. Lady Cyclones, though, trailing here 53-34. Alma has not beaten Russellville here at Alma since 2020. That's going to change here in about a minute 53. Lady Cyclones also winning 5 in a row against Alma. They inbound the ball, and then they buzzed it. Not on the same page, the official and the scorers table. I think they had somebody to check in, but they had already checked in. Sometimes it's hard to see, I guess, when you're sitting at the scorers table and somebody's crouching down in front of you. 12 seconds on the shot clock for Alma. In the corner, three-point try for Holt. She knocks it down. Her second made 3 of the game, and it's a 22-point lead for Alma, their largest lead of the game. Not indicative of how this game's gone. Russellville trailed by 17, cut the lead to 8 in the third quarter, but just could not get any closer and trail by more than 20 here. McKinley Walls on the drive, and we're seeing more fouls called here in this quarter than we've had any other. And it'll send McKinley Walsh to the free throw line for Russellville. 14 of 22 on the season for McKinley. And that's number 4 on McKinley Dunn. 4 fouls but no points for Dunn. The first free throw is no good for Walsh. Lauren Settle, one of 2 players that hadn't played for Alma in the game for the first time. Minute 14 left to go. Second free throw by Walsh. She missed that one. Rebound comes to Jaden Gramlich. She's looking for help. Russellville going to let her bring the ball up herself, and she looks very uncomfortable with it. Looking to give the ball away. Stops a dribble, and she might get a 5-second violation. They're going to call timeout. That was getting very close to a 5-second count. Under a minute to go. Lady Cyclones trailing here 56-34. We'll take a quick break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Do your eyelids droop and does your energy tank every afternoon? If you're feeling drowsy, mentally foggy, tired, and unmotivated, you need the sweet and salty confection perfection from Gene's Simple Treats, the salted caramel cupcake. After the first bite of moist, decadent cake topped with creamy caramel frosting and a sprinkle of sea salt, this cupcake hits both senses.
Side effects may include addiction, uncontrollable cravings, increased happiness, and a desire to share with friends and family.
Visit Gene's Simple Treats on Facebook to see more delicious treats and ask Gene's Simple Treats about getting your prescription of the salted caramel cupcake today.
Alma with the basketball after the timeout, trying to save possession. They lost the handle on it. Get it back. There's 8 seconds on the shot clock, and then they throw it away. 44 seconds left to go in the game. The Lady Cyclones trail by 22. Pass ahead to Keister, going up, drawing the foul. Trailing 56-34. Kana will go shoot 2. Jordan Gramlich with 27 points for Alma tonight. She's a 4-year starter. In the very first game of the season, went over 1,000 points in her career. She's she's fifth, right behind her coach all-time, who has more than 1,200 points. She'll pass that this year. Keister hits 1 of 2. Lady Cyclones trail by 21. 38 seconds left to go in the ball game. Double dribble is going to be called, and that means the shot clock will go off with 31 seconds left, 31.4 to be exact. Lady Cyclones again. The overall record doesn't matter. What does matter is they're 0-1 on this conference season. Got to finish in the top 4 if you want to make the state tournament. Aubrey Farr will launch the 3. That one's no good. Jaden Gramlich with the rebound for Alma, and she'll slow it up in the backcourt. They got to dig it across the timeline, but then they don't have to do anything with it after that. Russellville may be playing a little bit of defense, but they don't have to shoot it. They may want to, though. They're acting like they're trying to. They were. I think they were trying to get a shot maybe inside. One of the players doesn't get to play very much, but that's the buzzer, and that's the end of the ball game. The Lady Cyclones lose this one by a score of 56-35. We'll do some totaling and come back, give you the post-game wrap-up for the girls, and then lead into the boys. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones lose this one by a score of 56-35. Leading the way for Russellville, 2 players in double figures, both with 11 points. Jasmine Garcia and Kana Keister, each with 11. 6 points for McKinley Walls and 6 points for Soraya Stroud. That was pretty much all the scoring for Russellville. For Alma, they had 2 players in double figures, Jordan Gramlich with a season-high 27, Olivia Hughes with 10, and Jaden Gramlich had 8 points for Alma. That's the main scoring for the Lady Airedales. What's your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, I think it's the inside scoring of Alma. That was the big difference in tonight's game. Alma was 6 of 25 from the three-point line. Russellville was 5 of 21. So it wasn't excellent shooting by either team from the outside. But the scoring came for Alma on the inside. Alma was 7 of 8 from the free throw line. We were 2 of 7. We've got to improve that. It's amazing that Alma's that perfect that they don't score, that you don't foul like that. But anyway, we had 13 turnovers for the game. That hurt also. So stopping the inside scoring, not able to do that was a key, I think, in this game.
Well, also, Russellville led 2-0 early. That 18-0 run by Alma, they never looked back. The closest Russellville got was 8 points in the third quarter, and Alma wins it going away 56-35. We turn our attention to the senior boys as they're taking on the 5A West Conference champs of last year. Alma was 11-1 last year. They made it to the second round of the 5A state tournament. They defeated Whitehall in the first round and then lost to Little Rock Parkview. I'm not saying they were lucky. Alma was a very good team, but the ball really seemed to bounce their way. They had a lot of things go their way last year, and sometimes you do that when you win conference. Sometimes that happens, but when you look at that season, 11 wins in 12 conference games, 7 of their 11 wins were by single digits. They had a 3-point overtime victory against Mountain Home. They had 2 2-point wins at Van Buren and Greenbrier. They also had a 4-point win against our Russellville Cyclones in a game which Coach Chenault was hit with a technical foul for being out on the floor, and replay showed he was nowhere near being out on the floor. That was a 4-point swing. They win by 4. 7 of their 11 wins by single digits. Everything seemed to go their way, and hey, they returned everybody back. Now, when you look at their record, they're 10-6 on the season coming into the conference year, and Coach Dominic Lincoln of Alma, he knows it's kind of like when Russellville went back-to-back with conference championships. You know you're getting everybody's best shot after you win it. You got a big target on your back, and he knew that and has been preaching that to his team. And I can tell you, the Cyclones have been looking at this one saying, hey, we're opening with the conference champs, so we better be on our A game. Not saying they've been focused on Alma. I'm saying that Alma definitely has their attention, everybody's attention, because they're the defending conference champs, and they have not lost anybody from last year's team. What's your thoughts about the game tonight?
Well, I think the boys are kind of like the Lady Cyclones. They've had a tough time shooting from the outside, kind of a cold period. They snapped it against Fort Smith Southside, but we have got to have outside shooting, no question. We've got to have that. It's going to be very difficult working on the inside with Alma against that one player. I think you told me earlier he's about 6. They list him as 6'7", where he is.
Yeah, he's not an inside player, though. He's an outside shooter.
But we're going to have our outside shooting. We're going to have to come with our A game on this one. We got to have pressure defense, and we've got to stay away from foul trouble. We cannot have cheap fouls called on us. But pressure defense, I think, is going to be one of the main things for a plus for the Cyclones tonight.
Easton Boggs is who you're talking about. He's a 6'7" junior. He's got an offer from Harding. He likes to shoot the three. In fact, he was 4 of 6 from the three-point line in their victory against Valonia. Ended up with 22 points in that game. He loves to shoot from outside, as a lot of their guys do. Really, the only one that won't shoot too much from outside is number 11, Israel Towns Robinson. He doesn't really lead them in scoring, but Russellville had fits with him last year. This year, he's averaging just under 4 points a game. It's been the outside shooting of Easton Boggs, Camden Curd, Miles Kendrick. That's what Alma has kind of relied on this year. We're going to take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest, and you get 6 months, same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focus days.
Welcome back at Alma. The Cyclones and Alma Airedales still warming up. We're about a minute 45 away from the starting lineups getting introduced. You want to know a couple keys for Russellville. On the defensive side, Coach Chenault saying there's a couple of players that always drive right. He says you got to make them go left. You got to force them that way. And also you cannot give a lot of space to them because they like to shoot the three. You've got to be up in their grill and challenging every shot. On the offensive side, Russellville's been battling some injuries. They're not 100% healthy. We don't know how healthy they are tonight. They've kind of played that close to the vest. But when you look at it, of course, they thrive on the scoring of Donovan Villarreal and also Caleb Campbell averaging double digits per game. But it's actually also kind of hidden in there is Cade Smith. He's been in double figures in 6 of the last 7 games in the last 5 consecutive games, scoring 10, 12, 12, 15, and 14 points in their last few ball games. And that is a big key for Russellville. If they can get that from Cade Smith, especially until they get 100% healthy, that's going to be big for Russellville if Cade can step up for the Cyclones.
Well, he has done it, like you say, numerous times for Russellville. And there's been quite a few players come off that bench and really contributed for the team. And we may be able to see that tonight. May have to see it tonight.
The Cyclones going to start off with Donovan Villarreal. He's a 6'2 senior wearing number 2. Malachi Siner, 6'4 senior number 3. Cade Smith, as we just talked about, getting the start, 5'10 senior number 12. Caleb Campbell, 6'2 senior number 21. And KJ Foster, who he was one of the ones that was injured, sat out against Fort Smith Southside, number 23. He's getting the start tonight for Coach Chenault. The Cyclones 13-3 on the non-conference season. Greg Chenault in his second season as the head coach for the Russellville Cyclones. Wyatt Nehus also in his second season as the assistant for Russellville Cyclones. For Alma, they are coached by Dominic Lincoln, who's in his 4th season at Alma. Once upon a time was an assistant coach for Cody Mann at Russellville High School. Starting off for Alma will be number 1, Camden Curd. He's a 6'1 senior and can light it up from the outside. In fact, that's a common thing. Carmani Smith, a 5'11 senior, wearing number 2. Number 3, Miles Kendrick, a 6'4 senior. Number 11, Israel Towns Robinson, the 6'3 senior who actually has 5 offers on football, including Arkansas Tech. And Easton Boggs, a 6'7 senior who likes to shoot it from the outside, has a Harding offer. He's number 15. Alma 10-6 on the non-conference season. We'll take a break and then come back with a tip-off. How about a 60-second break here? We'll take a 60-second break, be back with a tip-off. This is Russellville Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember, the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
Israel Towns Robinson will jump center for Russellville. For Alma. Russellville, Malachi Steiner. Sometimes Russellville does not jump at all. They'll just sort of let the other team have it and then attack. We'll see how the Cyclones want to approach this basketball game. First conference game for everybody in the 5A West tonight. We'll be keeping tabs on a couple games, especially that Harrison Mountain Home matchup. Alma wins the opening tip that Russellville did challenge for. Carmani Smith, number 2, had at the top of the key. They'll get it on the drive to Curd and missed on the turnaround jumper. Rebound, knocked around a couple times. The Cyclones come away with it. Officially, I'm going to give Cade Smith that rebound. For Russellville, he'll give it off to KJ Foster, who again missed the Southside game, was injured. He's back. And now we got a hand check foul called. No, illegal screen called on the Cyclones. And they're going to call this on Malachi Steiner.
Wow.
Yeah, first foul within 28 seconds. Didn't have that in the girls' game. They played a few minutes and never actually got to 5 fouls for either team. But we get a foul called on Russellville there. So Alma with it has it. Cameron Curd is on the right side to Smith.
I was just going to say maybe we'll see one at this end of the court.
Armani Smith guarded by Cade Smith. So both teams with a couple of Smiths on the floor. I'll try to call them by their first name. The Boggs will launch the 3. The 6'7" junior there misses the 3. That's why I said he's not an inside presence. That's what he wants to do right there. On the left side is Cade Smith. As Russellville had the defensive rebound, just giving them one look at it. And they can erase leads quickly. They can get hot quickly. A very streaky team. Here's a drive by KJ Foster and a charge taken by Israel Towns Robinson of Alma. The Cyclones with their second fouls. That's number 1 on KJ Foster. So 6:52 left. So a minute, 8 seconds into the ballgame. Cyclones have 2 fouls already. 1 on Foster, 1 on Steiner. At the top of the key is Curd. Immediately, they dribble drive. They'll drive. They'd like to shoot layups and 3s. And here's a 3-pointer knocked down by Carmani Smith, and they lead at 3-0. Villarreal gets in the corner to Cade Smith. Caleb Campbell still playing with that face shield. He's going to be playing with that for this season. And Russellville missing a left side jumper off the backside. Alma has it. Boggs will shoot the 3. This one in and out. Sorry, that wasn't Boggs. That was actually Miles Kendrick. The Cyclones have it on the move. There's a missed shot from inside. The follow won't go. The Cyclones knocked to the floor a couple players. They're screaming for the foul. I mean, when I say they them, not the players, the bench, the fans. They don't get the foul call, but they do get the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. And Donovan Villarreal came up hobbling a little bit, grabbing his knee, as he was one of the 2 that was knocked to the floor. Villarreal has it on the right side, started his drive, step back, not open there. Caleb Campbell missed the 3 from the left side. Alma has it. The Cyclones trailing 3-0, under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Boggs, his errant pass is intercepted. I don't know if that was tipped or not, but they're going to steal it right back off the bad pass. Carmani Smith missed the layup. It was blocked out of bounds by Cade Smith. He'll pick up his first, and the 3rd team foul called on Russellville. And this will send Carmani Smith to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That's a good foul. I like that foul.
5:33 left to play here in the first quarter. Alma going to the free throw line. Carmani Smith only had 2 points against the Cyclones last year. He's got 3 and looking to build on that. He misses the first free throw. Good foul there. If you foul him on the layup, don't let him make it, and he misses at least one. It was a good foul. Cyclones got to find some offense early going here. They missed them both. Russellville with the rebound. Donovan Villarreal. He'll wave everybody down. Boggs will pick him up. They like to do a lot of 3-2 zone action, but right now they're playing man-to-man. Coming off the screen is Caleb Campbell. Gets his defender up in the air, drives around him, misses the 15-footer. Foster had the rebound, and he's fouled. And we get the first foul called on Alma. I don't like to see Foster, who's coming off the injured list, taking falls like that. That's the second one he's taken. The foul is going to be called on Camden Curd, his first and their first. Inbounds pass comes to Villarreal. Pick and roll's not there. Looking inside. Posting up down low, but outside the lane is Siner. He'll face the basket. Ball was knocked away from behind almost with a pass there to Cade Smith. Three-pointer on the way by KJ Foster. Doesn't get the bounce. With the rebound, Alma, they have it on the move. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Leading 3-0, make it 5-0 off the drive by Miles Kendrick. Cyclones all the way back the other direction, and Cade Smith is going to be fouled. He's wondering, hey, that should be intentional. They did not go for the basketball, but doesn't get that call, but he will get to go to the line to shoot 2 as that foul is called on number 3, Miles Kendrick, who just hit that layup. He picks up his first personal foul, and Cade Smith will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Alma will substitute a lot more than we will. They're going to come in with Tyree McGill, number 33, a 6'3 senior, and number 24, Eddie Tate, 6'5 senior. First free throw is good by Cade Smith for Russellville, so Russellville's first point of the game. He hits them both.
Good, we're on the board now.
28 of 32 on the season from the free throw line for Cade Smith. He has the first 2 points for the Cyclones. Tate posting up down low. Siner denying the ball. They tried the cross-court pass. It was intercepted by Russellville's Donovan Villarreal. Caleb Campbell with it. Gets it on the left side to Donnie V. They'll set the screen. It's around Siner on the drive down the middle lane. Shot is good. There's a little finger roll action there, spinning before it went through the net. Good drive by Donnie V. That's kind of what he does. He can really slash to the basket. That's the strength of his game. Cyclones within a point, and now we have a whistle and a legal screen set away from the basketball, and this is going to be a turnover as it's the third foul called on the Airedales. And that'll be set by Eddie Tate, the 6'5 senior, picking up his first. Cyclones trailing 5-4. Could capture the lead with some points here. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Siner at the top of the key. They back way off of him. He'll get it to Villarreal on the left side. They double team Donnie V. Somebody's open. It's Campbell, left side, misses the 3. Backside rebound. KJ Foster goes up strong, and he draws the foul there. Foster going to the free throw line as we have a foul called on Tate. He comes in the game, picks up 2 quick fouls.
Well, that's a great rebound by Foster. Very aggressive, taking it back up to the basket.
Went up strong, didn't he? He wasn't worried about getting it blocked or anything. Took it up strong, drew the foul, and hits the first free throw, and we're tied. That's going to bring in Israel Towns Robinson, who comes back in the game. Mentioned that he's a football player. He's got offers from Ouachita Baptist, Pittsburgh State, Arkansas Tech, and Missouri Southern. And he was a detriment to us in basketball last year. But that's not his main sport. Second free throw is good. The Cyclones have taken a 1-point lead behind some free throws. They're 4-4 from the line. They lead at 6-5 here in the first quarter. There's a drive and missed the layup. Towns Robinson got the rebound, a whistle foul call. This is going to be on Foster. That's number 2 on him. Boy, they're calling this tight, aren't they? And he's going to have to go sit down with 2 fouls. And that's going to bring in for Russellville Marcellus Olson, number 5, the sophomore, and he'll replace KJ Foster. And I don't know how long we're going to have to play without him. We may have to play without him for the rest of the first half. Camden Curd will miss the three. Rebound, Villarreal. Siner had a great block out. Towns Robinson, he got locked up with Siner. They let that play through there. Towns Robinson just wrapped up Siner as he was posting up down low. Didn't see it, though, because they didn't get the basketball away, and now we have a hand check foul called. It's funny sometimes what's get let go and what gets called because of where the basketball is. And that's going to be number 2 on Miles Kendrick. They are definitely calling this a lot tighter than the girls' game. I think that's safe to say. Both teams would say that. That's number 5 on Alma, and so it's going to be 2 shots for Kate Smith. We never got to 5 fouls on either team in any quarter in the girls' game, but this is a lot more physically played, I will say that. First free throw is good by Kate Smith, and the Cyclones lead at 7-5.
Yeah, we're up to 4 fouls right now, so 9 fouls called with 3 minutes left in this first quarter.
I think we had 6 in the first half in that girls' game. Smith for Russellville hits them both. 8-5, the Cyclones lead. 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Carson Curd, the younger brother of Camden Curd, number 5 for Alma, being guarded by number 5 for Russellville, Marcellus Olson. Double team, ball deflected, and who's got it? Curd had it, lost it, but Alma keeps it. Easton Boggs with it with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Tried the little give and go, it wasn't there. One-handed pass goes into the middle, tipped away. It was too high for Towns Robinson. Bad pass by Boggs for Alma. The Cyclones have it on the move. Campbell left open. This one short on the 3. Rebound, loose basketball. Marcellus Olson comes up with it for Russellville. Donovan V passes on the 3. Baseline jumper, won't get the bounce. Towns Robinson the rebound. Russellville with a flurry there. Just not getting any points. And if you're the Cyclones, keep shooting those threes. Don't back off. You're open. Those are going to start falling.
Yes, they are.
Do not get tentative about that. They have the basketball knocked away. McGill able to save it in bounds for Alma. Boggs launches a long 3, and it's good by Easton Boggs. That's his first basket of the game, and it ties the game at 8. I told you the 6'7" kid wasn't going to be a detriment on the inside. He was going to shoot it from out there. And that's his first made basket, but he loves to shoot it from there. Olson pulls up 15-footer. That one's no good. Alma has it, looking to take the lead. Curd gets it to Boggs. A long 3 try, and it's good. Easton Boggs from beyond 25 feet. And they lead it 11-8 on back-to-back threes by Easton Boggs. Caleb Campbell trying to answer with a long 3. That one no good. Tyree McGill, the rebound for Alma. Boggs catches it and travel. No, we're going to get a foul called on the Cyclones. This will be on number 21, Caleb Campbell, his first and the team's 5th, so that'll put them on the free throw line.
A little touch foul, and they need to call it down at the other end because I was watching Boggs when Campbell shot, and he hit him on the elbow. No call there.
Boggs was held scoreless, but he scored the last 2 trips down the floor with back-to-back threes. He's given Alma an 11-8 lead. He's going to the free throw line to shoot 2. After the first free throw, the Cyclones will come in with Elias Zapian, the senior, number 4, into the game for the first time for Russellville. The first free throw by Boggs is no good. Marcellus Olson will check out for the Cyclones. 1 minute, 9 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Awaiting the second free throw. Both teams kind of making some switches here. Second free throw is good. Alma leads it by 4. 12-8. Villarreal in the front court for Russellville. Zapian has it on the right wing. Cade Smith, Elias Zapian. Zapian just inside the free throw line, needs some help. Cade Smith hits the 3. His first field goal of the game. Cade with 7. And Russellville within a point with 44 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Easton Boggs. Ball knocked away off the double team. Can Russellville get it? They can't. Into the back court is Carmani Smith. Right side, Boggs misses the three. He knew it when it left his hands. With the rebound is Cade Smith, and he's fouled in the backcourt. Will make the long walk to the other side as Cade's going to the free throw line. Just a little frustration foul there on the reach-in. And that is, they're going to call it on McGill, his first. That helps Alma because I thought they were going to call it on Easton Boggs. And Cade Smith will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw by Cade Smith for Russellville is good. And we're tied at 12. Israel Towns Robinson, the 6'3 senior, will check back in, replacing Carson Curd. They're going with a bigger lineup here. As Carson Curd, the 5'10 sophomore, will check out. Second free throw is good by Cade. Cyclones take back the lead. We've had, 5 different lead changes here in this first quarter. 13-12. The Cyclones lead it right now. Shot clock is off. Ball tipped away. Zapian comes up with a steal for Russellville. Elias in the front court, splitting a double team. Going all the way, bounce pass down low to Siner. Double team, gets around it, misses the turnaround jumper. They're going to call a traveling violation on Siner, so the shot would not have counted had it gone. Alma with it, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Are they going to get a shot off? They are not going to get it off. They missed it anyway. It would not have counted. The Cyclones jump into the face of Easton Boggs right on the buzzer. After 1 quarter of play, Russellville hanging on to a 1-point lead, 13-12. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Cyclones lead it by 1, 13-12, getting ready to start the second quarter. In that first quarter, the Cyclones were led by Cade Smith, who had 9 points. KJ Foster had 2. Donovan Villarreal had 2. KJ Foster had 2 is what I meant to say. But KJ Foster had 2 fouls, so he did not play very much. We do see him starting the second quarter with Malachi Siner, Cade Smith, Caleb Campbell, and Donovan Villarreal. Russellville will have the basketball to start this quarter of play. Villarreal has it for Russellville in the front court to Siner at the high top of the key. Holding it high above his head there to get around the screen. A flyby swat there. Donovan Villarreal misses the runner. Gets his own rebound. Shot blocked from behind by Israel Towns Robinson. Russellville got the rebound but couldn't make anything of it on that one. Wide open look there by Carmody Smith. Missed the 3 badly, but the ball was tipped all the way out to the top of the key. They have it. Boggs hits the 18-footer from the baseline. He has 9 points, and the Airedale's back up by 1, 14-13. Campbell fakes the 3 on the drive. Little contact. Throws one up. They're going to say well before the shot there. I don't know if it's well before the shot, but he does draw the foul. And that's going to be on Easton Boggs. That's the guy you want to drive at. Try to get him in foul trouble. He's their main guy, and that's his first and the team's first. Checking out will be Tyree McGill for Alma.
Yeah, it'd be good to get him out of there.
The Cyclones in that first quarter did not. They hit 1 3 in that first quarter. Alma hit 3 threes in the first quarter play, 2 by Easton Boggs, who leads them with 9 points. Inbounds pass comes to Cade Smith. Cyclones have some time as after the foul, the shot clock is reset. Campbell will pass on the 3 on the right side. KJ Foster got to be careful with 2 fouls. Pull-up jumper by Campbell from 15. That one's short. He's getting close on all his shots, but you want him to keep shooting. Alma on the move. Finds an open man. That's Camden Curd. He'll airball a 3 and goes out of bounds and belongs to Russellville. And Elias Zapien will check in for the Cyclones. Russellville kind of switched some things around. Donovan Villarreal waves Zapien down the floor, says I'll handle the point guard duties here on this possession, and then he'll give it up to KJ Foster. Russellville trailing by 1. Backdoor cut there by Villarreal. Got the pass from beyond the where the goal was. He couldn't hit the layup, but how about this? KJ Foster banking in a 3. You should get 4 points for that.
That's right. That's hard to do.
He's got 5 as he was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and he gives the Cyclones a 2-point lead. The backdoor cut was knocked out of bounds. Nicely done by Malachi Siner. Don't give up the easy layup. It's one thing they're going to hit threes, but they're getting close to a 5-second count, but they do get the ball all the way in the backcourt, and that's got to be a traveling violation. Player was on the floor and got up without dribbling. Carmani Smith handled the basketball while on the floor, stood up without dribbling. That's got to be a traveling violation. They missed that. Ball was knocked out of bounds. They say off Russellville. That's just a missed call.
By all 3 of them.
Yeah, but the official in the backcourt right there, I think he might have just been surprised that it happened. You can dribble and stand up, but he stood up without dribbling. Camden Curd with it for Alma. Carmani Smith looking inside. Turnaround jumper by McGill is good. That's a tough play there. I'm sorry, that's Tate, because we should have had the basketball. Zapien trying to answer. He'll miss the 3. Put back up and in by KJ Foster.
Great play by Foster.
Cyclones back up by 2. 18-16. Miles Kendrick on the drive. Back out to Curd. He feeds it down low. Shot up and no good there. Missed by Eddie Tate. And the Cyclones have it on the move. Spin move, Cade Smith on the drive. Missed the shot. There's Siner double-teamed underneath after the offensive rebound. Somehow got the shot up. It didn't go in. I don't even know how he got the shot up. Alma has it on the move. 18-16, Cyclones leading it. Here with the drive is Kendrick. Feeds it down low to Tate. Reverse layup is good. He's 2 of 3 on the last 3 possessions down there. And for the second time, Tate has tied the basketball game for Alma. Donovan Villarreal, nice spin move in the lane, taking all the way to the rim. He's got 4, and Russellville back up by 2. I've lost count on how many lead changes and ties we've already had, and it's 4:40 left in the first half. Boggs has his pocket picked by Donovan Villarreal. Siner ahead to Donnie V. Euro step, layup good. He's got 6. Ball was deflected a little bit. I don't know how he hung on to it. He did the Euro step. He probably could have taken more than 2 because the ball was knocked from his hands. Here's the drive. Shot rolls off the iron. We're going to get a foul called on the Cyclones, and that'll send Carmani Smith to the free throw line. And that foul is going to be on Caleb Campbell. They said he's not in the basketball game. How could that be on number 21?
Yeah.
And they just called it on Caleb Campbell, who's at the scorer's table, who hadn't checked in yet. They still haven't said who it's on. Is it on 12? Cade Smith? Okay, they're going to put it on Cade Smith, number 12. Maybe they got their numbers mixed up, 21 instead of 12. So that's number 2 on Cade. And now Caleb Campbell will check in, replacing Elias Zapien for Russellville. The first free throw was no good by Carmani Smith. That's tough when you're not in the game. You're sitting at the scorer's table when you commit a foul.
Yeah.
Carmani Smith will hit 1 of 2 for Alma, and the Cyclones lead it by 3, and we've got a timeout. 4:16 left to play in the first half. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
Alma calling it.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC, an EAB Media Group radio station.
Alma calling that 30-second timeout. I'm Mickey Duval. My color man is Aaron Duval. Our engineer is Stephen Berry back at Russellville. We're at Alma. The Cyclones leading the Alma Airedales 22-19 with 4:16 left to play in the first half. Alma hitting 1 of 2 from the free throw line and then calling that timeout. Villarreal near the timeline for Russellville. KJ Foster will flank him on the right side and has the basketball. Doesn't use a screen set by Campbell. Back at the top, O'Donnell V with 19 seconds on the shot clock. Left side, Cade Smith will miss the three. Campbell with the rebound on the backside, goes up strong, hits the basket, and he draws the foul. From our angle, I couldn't tell if that shot was going to go in because it didn't hit anything but net. And he's from under, like right beside the basket, goes straight up and straight down.
Yeah, just like just a great place to be to get that rebound. And Alma wasn't expecting that. Didn't see him coming in.
That is number 3 on Miles Kendrick. I wish that was their leading scorer. The second team foul. And Caleb Campbell going to the free throw line for an attempt at the and one. He hits it. And the Cyclones with their largest lead of the game at 6, 25-19. I think that's going to be like the largest lead for anybody. These are just tight games whenever we play Alma, especially when we come here. Russellville lost this game last year by 4. Here's a floater from the left side. Boy, wide open Camden Curd, and he just missed it. There was nobody in his face. The Cyclones trying to answer the missed shot. They do with a three-pointer by KJ Foster, and the Cyclones lead at 28-19. And KJ in double figures with 10 points, still playing with 2 fouls, playing very smartly. Corner 3, an air ball. The Cyclones have it. Villarreal in the front court to Cade Smith, looking to attack, pulls up from 10 feet, is good. Cade Smith has 11. We have a timeout called by Alma. I want to tell you something what Cade Smith just did. He drove across the lane, not towards the basket, across the lane, and Alma backed off. They thought he was just going to kick it out, and he stopped right in the lane, turned around, was wide open for that little 10-footer.
It had Alma by surprise. Nobody was on him. Nobody was even close to him.
I tell you, that's playing with your head, because he outsmarted Alma on that, and Alma calling their second timeout here of the first half as Russellville has opened up an 11-point lead at 30-19. Cade Smith in double figures with 11 points. KJ Foster in double figures with 10 points. Villarreal with 6, and Caleb Campbell with 3 on that old-fashioned three-point play. Alma, they have Easton Boggs with 9 points. And 4 points for Carmine Smith and Eddie Tate, 2 points for Miles Kendrick.
And Boggs is checked back in.
Yeah.
So
again, you can't rest on this, especially here at home. They can erase leads very, very quickly. They hit 7 threes in the game here last year. They only scored 44 points, and 21 of those 44 points was from beyond the arc last year. Cyclone's going to put full court press on. So you call timeout. This is what we're going to set up. They've got him trapped in the corner in the back court. Almost a 5-second count. This is McGill that gets in the front court after getting the pass ahead to Towns Robinson. He hits the layup. He gets an easy putback, but the Cyclones did a good job not fouling there. That was going to be a 3-point play if they commit the foul there. Because Towns Robinson, he's a tank. You're not going to knock the ball out of his hands. You're not going to foul him where he can't make the shot. Russellville's double-digit lead is down to 9. Foster on the left side for the Cyclones. Step back 3 after he faked his man out and missed the 3 with the rebound as McGill. He almost traveled with it, kind of caught it awkwardly. He'll bring it in the front court for the Airedales. And they'll slow it up. Boy, just to get that open look by Foster, he started his drive and then the behind-the-back dribble to get the open look. 2:15 left to play here in the first half. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Luke Stodskill is the pass off to McGill. His drive missed the shot there. There's Campbell with the rebound for Russellville. The outlet pass was intercepted by McGill. Layup is good, and they're going to get a foul called on Malachi Siner, I believe. And this will be his second and the team's second. So just an errant pass, a foul, and they get the and one. And just like that, it goes from an 11-point lead down to 7. That's what I'm saying. They can erase these leads quickly with the way they play. And we'll see if they can hit the free throw there.
Well, we can't let down with Alma. Even on our passes, we can't let down.
The free throw is good. So it goes from up 11 to up 6. 5 quick points for the Airedales. Villarreal with it for Russellville. Out on the left side, they're setting a screen. No, they're going to back off of it. He started to go one way. Tried the bounce pass down low. It was knocked away by Alma. McGill didn't play well in the first quarter. He's come off the bench and really been a catalyst for Alma as he got that steal. He'll set a screen for Boggs, who had it knocked from his hands, but Alma keeps it. This is Stodsgill, gets it back out to Carson Kerr, number 5. Drives around his man, had it knocked away from behind by Donnie V. Foster, a bounce pass ahead to Villarreal, who hits the layup. Good job by Donovan Villarreal on the steal, and a good job by K.J. Foster. I don't know if he makes it there for an uncontested layup, so he saw that Donnie was ahead of him and hit the bounce pass early. They get deep penetration there off the turnaround jumper. Eddie Tate, who was posting up down low. If they catch it that deep, there's nothing you can do. That's just a little turnaround jumper from 5 feet. 6-point lead for the Cyclones, under a minute to play here in the first half. Russellville going to slow it up here a little bit. 47 seconds left and 21 on the shot clock. Campbell looking inside, nothing there. KJ was posting up. He wants it. He's got, hey, I got a mismatch down here. They do get it to him. Turnaround jumper. He beat his man and faked the man up in the air. 12 points for KJ.
Oh, it was a good fake.
Well, it was a good job by him calling for the basketball. He was hollering for it, posting up saying, I got a mismatch here off the screen. Oh. Here's McGill on the drive. He traveled with the basketball. They took 3 steps, and then there was contact. I don't know if they were going to call a foul or not. On Foster, it didn't matter. He took 3 steps to get there.
Boggs is just pushing everybody around, and there's no foul being called on him. The fans are really upset at the officials. Boggs is getting away with just pushing people.
I don't see. Yeah, they called the travel there. I'm going to make sure. 18.2 seconds left. And Russellville, with the shot clock turned off, can play for 1 shot here. Villarreal will hand it off to Cade Smith. KJ Foster looking inside, nothing there, but he'll hit the 15-footer. And we've come to the end of the first half. A great finish of this first half for Russellville as they build up their largest lead. Well, no, it wasn't. It's 1 point off. How about that? It went from 11 down to 6. That's right. And now it's 10, 36-26, so their second largest lead. They go in the halftime locker room leading 36-26. We'll take a break and come back. We'll tell you what else is going on in the conference tonight. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Cyclones leading Alma 36-26, leading the defending champs of the 5A West. You know, in non-conference this season, there were 5 teams of the 5A West that had double-digit victories: Russellville, Alma, Harrison, Farmington, and Mountain Home. So conference looks pretty strong, especially with the addition of Farmington, who is the preseason favorite to actually win the conference in the boys and girls side. Tonight, in other action, Van Buren is at Greenwood, Farmington at Siloam Springs, and Harrison is at Mountain Home. The one score we have, Harrison leads Mountain Home at the half, 32-22, so a 10-point game there also. Russellville was set to host Mountain Home on Friday. That game has been rescheduled for January the 28th, thinking about the snow and possibly ice coming in. So no game this Friday night. The next Cyclone game will be a week from tonight when they host Van Buren at Cyclone Arena. Thursday's junior high basketball games at Russellville Junior High hosting Cabot North has been moved to tomorrow night, so those games will begin at 4:30. Wrestling has been canceled at Mena. That was supposed to be on Thursday. Let's see, the middle school was supposed to play on Thursday. That game also been moved to Wednesday. Now, the celebration of the 1985 Cyclone basketball team that won the only state championship in boys basketball history was set to be this Friday night. They've moved that to January the 31st. I know we have some people coming in from out of state. They want to make sure it was a Friday night and give them enough time to cancel and try to adjust where they can be there. So we'll honor that fantastic team. It's supposed to be a rebuilding year that year. They ended up winning a state championship. And so we're going to honor that as it's the 40th anniversary of that state championship team. Russellville leading it here by 10, 36-26. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll give you the stats of the first half. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive.
For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefits. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
Welcome to the Gene Simple Treats Sugar Dome. Our reigning champ, the Salted Caramel Cupcake, is about to be awarded the belt for most delicious. But wait, watch this. It's the Triple Threat Cupcake from the top row. He's got the pin. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new champ. The Triple Threat Cupcake. Gluten-free, sugar-free, and keto-friendly. So remember Gene Simple Treats by Stovey's on Parkway. They make your life sweeter even if you can't have sugar by providing delicious and memorable treats for all occasions.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
Cyclones leading it here by 10 at halftime, 36-26. Alma already out on the floor shooting some warm-up shots. Cyclones just now coming out as we have about 3.5 until the beginning of the second half. Russellville in that first half was led by K.J. Foster, who had 14 points. Cade Smith for Russellville with 11, 8 points for Donovan Villarreal, and 3 points for Caleb Campbell. Siner, Cade Smith, and Foster each with 2 fouls. Russellville had to kind of tiptoe around that a little bit in that first half. Alma did not have a player in double figures, but they were led by Easton Boggs, who had 9 points in that first half. 6 points by Eddie Tate, 4 points for Carmani Smith, 3 points for Tyree McGill, and 2 points for Israel Towns Robinson, and 2 for Miles Kendrick. Miles Kendrick with 2 points. He also has 3 fouls. Eddie Tate with 6 points. He has 2 fouls for Alma. Your thoughts on the first half?
Well, we said in pregame, you know, Russellville needs to have a pressure defense, and apparently we have, because I've got Alma down for 6 turnovers in that first half. And the thing about it is we're scoring on the inside, which that kind of surprises me. I wasn't expecting that. But we are rebounding. I've got Donnie V with 6 rebounds already, Smith with 4 rebounds. We're doing a good job. We're 9 of 9 from the free throw line. We're 3 of 9 from three-point. Alma, they're 3 of 10 from three-point and 4 of 7 from the free throws. We're doing a good job, like I say, working the ball on the inside, being able to score, and we've got to protect ourselves with foul. We cannot get into foul trouble. Yeah, 3 of our players have got 2 each, but we have got to watch that and not get into a foul situation where somebody has to be sitting on the bench.
Hey, Steven, we don't have time for a 2-minute break. How about a 90-second, if that's okay? We'll take a 90-second break, be back with the second half. Russellville leading at 36-26. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Both teams are ready to start the second half, but we didn't have officials. They just ran out on the floor. They were taking extra long there at halftime. We're starting the second half. Alma will have the basketball. The Cyclones lead it by 10, 36-26. Alma in the front court. Donovan Villarreal, Caleb Campbell, Cade Smith, Malachi Siner, and KJ Foster, the original starting 5, starting the second half for Russellville. Playing in a man-to-man defense with the basketball is Camden Curd looking inside for Towns Robinson. It goes off his fingertips. He gets it back and puts it up and in. Don't want to get him started. He's got 4 points, but he cuts it to a single-digit lead for Russellville as the Cyclones lead at 36-28. KJ Foster on the right side. We have a foul called on Easton Boggs. He grabbed the jersey there of Donovan Villarreal, and Boggs picks up his second. That's the guy you want to get in foul trouble. The 6'7 junior who's been offered by Harding. He's got 9 points, and he can light it up from out there. And he just picks up his second personal foul, the first foul called on Alma. The Cyclones will inbound along the baseline, too, because that foul happened in that diagonal area. So you get to inbound it along the baseline. Russellville will get it inbounds around the three-point line. Not wanting to force anything there. See what they can get here by working it around the three-point line. Coming off a screen at the top as Cade Smith gets it right back to Villarreal. Bounce pass inside to Campbell. Turnaround jumper won't go. Camden Curd has the rebound. That's a good play. Russellville got exactly what they wanted. Turnaround Jay from down low got the mismatch there. The shot just did not fall there. Towns Robinson at the left elbow. Gets it back out on the right wing to Carmani Smith. He was open but did not pull the trigger on that three. Boggs will from anywhere. He's closely guarded by Villarreal on the baseline. Kurd kicks it back out. They reverse it around. Smith drives to the free throw line. They're trying to force him to go left. He's not comfortable there. They get it off to Boggs along the baseline. His pass hits the side of the backboard. It was going to be a shot clock violation anyway. Villarreal in the front court's double teamed. Has it knocked away. Kicks it back out. Cade Smith for three. Cade Smith, second three of the game. He's got 14 points, and the Cyclones match their largest lead of the game at 11.
Oh, I love that shot.
But it was great defense on the other side. It was going to cause a shot clock turnover. Turns into an interception. They get it inside to Towns Robinson, who's only averaging 4 points a game this year. He's got 6 with that made basket. That's shocking to me because he lit us up twice last year just by the way he plays inside. But they are so much more of a perimeter shooting team this year. Villarreal gets it inside to Siner, working against Town Robinson. He'll kick it out, faking the three is Campbell. Spin move in the lane, turnaround jumper, ball off the iron. He's looking for a foul, not going to get the call. Alma 2-on-2, quick shot up, missed there by Towns Robinson, who really was off balance when he shot it. He had to shoot it quick. He was about to fall out of bounds. The Cyclones turn it over on an errant pass. Boggs, a 3-on-3. He'll take it all the way for the layup. Easton Boggs just using those long legs and outracing everybody. He cuts the Cyclone lead to 7. 39-32. 5:15 left to play here in the third. Plenty of basketball left. Cyclones trying not to rest on this lead. They were trying to score themselves. Finger roll on the drive by Donovan Villarreal. He's fouled and he's slow to get up. He got hit on the knee earlier, kind of rolled his ankle, I think, a little bit there. They count the basket. That's 10 points for Donovan Villarreal. And that foul is called on number 2, Carmani Smith. No, number 11, Israel Towns Robinson, his first. And the basket counts, so it's a 9-point lead. The free throw no good, but the ball tips out, and Villarreal saves it for Russellville. The Cyclones have it, but credit Malachi Siner with that rebound. Here's a drive by K.J. Foster. Missed that one. He kind of landed awkwardly, and he was a little slow to get up. The Cyclones leading it here by 9. Banged up a little bit in this early third quarter. They'll lob it inside for the catch-and-shoot alley-oop there. Eddie Tate has 2 points. 41-34, the Cyclones with the lead.
A little breakdown in our defense there, going for the ball instead of watching our man.
Villarreal will use the screen set by Siner. Peels to the basket. No opening there, but they do go to Malachi along the baseline. Little baby hook shot won't go. That was a quick shot. It was open there. Boggs with the rebound. Long pass down the floor. Had to be chased down by McGill. He gives it back to Boggs. Inside for Tate. Reverse layup. He's got 10 points. Check that. And 4 of the points have been on reverse layup. And Russellville calls a timeout as they've seen their 11-point lead get cut down to 5, 41-36. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Welcome back. The Cyclones only lead by 5. And a lot of time left in this game. 4:09 left to play here in the third. Russellville using their first timeout to try to settle the troops down a little bit.
Well, I agree. That's a good timeout by the coaching staff, and just kind of gather our thoughts here and see what's going on.
Villarreal, Foster, Siner, Smith, and Elias Zapian on the floor for the Cyclones. Kate Smith double teamed way out on the wing. Gets it off to Donnie V. Zapian now on the right side. Running the baseline is Kate Smith. Inside to Siner, double team, gets around it. Little pump fake, missed the shot there. Tried to get the offensive rebound. It was tipped out. Kate Smith has it for Russellville. In the corner, Villarreal. Three-pointer is good. Donovan Villarreal, who doesn't shoot many from out there, but he can knock it down. And that's a big one for Russellville. It goes from a 5 to an 8-point lead. That's just his 18th three-point made shot of the season. Here's a steal by Foster as he hit it away from the driving player. Zapien is going to be fouled in the backcourt, and this is Tyree McGill, who is very frustrated on that play and reached in a couple times. They probably gave him a couple warnings before they actually called that foul. That's number 2 on him, and the second team foul called on Alma, and I thought they were going to sub him out. They're going to get Boggs out of the game. Anything that gets Boggs out of the game, I'm for. He's an offensive threat from anywhere on the floor. Russellville leading it by 8, 44-36 with the basketball. Nearing the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Villarreal crossover dribble, faked his man out, hits the three. And Camden Curd's shoes are actually over there on the side of the floor because he just got faked out of them. 47-36. He was still moving to the right when Donovan Villarreal was stopped and knocked down his three-point shot. His back-to-back threes for Villarreal. Here's McGill on the drive. Again, he's one of the guys that Russellville wants to force to go left. He drives right and draws the foul, and that's number 3 on KJ Foster. We don't need that. We'll see how Coach Chenault wants to play this. The Cyclones lead at 47-36. And I don't know if Coach Chenault, he either's okay with Foster being on the floor with 3 or doesn't know that it's 3 fouls. McGill in the lane hits the 10-footer. He's got 5. They're in the lane for a long time, he and Robinson. 47-38. Cyclones need to push those guys out, but you don't want to pick up a foul. Villarreal on the right side will use a screen set by Malachi. Pick and roll's not there. Zapien passes on the 3 back to Donnie V. Fakes the 3, 15-footer. That one's short. And McGill has the rebound for Alma in the front court, one-on-one. We got a whistle and a charge taken by Cade Smith as he takes the foul on Tyree McGill, and that's number 3 on him and number 3 on Alma.
Now they're bringing Foster out with Campbell coming back in.
Yeah, Caleb, are you sure? Because, okay, Zapien is also going to come out. That's what.
Oh, no.
Yeah, off the inbounds pass, a steal there by McGill, who got the layup. Russellville only had 4 players on the floor. Foster went out, Zapien went out. Foster stays in the game. Cyclones turn the ball over off the inbounds pass for an easy layup. 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. The Cyclones lead us down to 7. You got to extend that lead when Boggs is out, and he's going to check in at the next dead ball. When he's out of the game, boy, you really want to extend that lead. But they've been able to cut in the lead with him out of the game. Nice feed inside from Villarreal to Siner, and Malachi gets his first bucket of the game. 49-40.
Yeah, Donnie V had Alma faked out. They thought he was going to drive all the way.
Yeah, they had him with a double team but left Malachi open. Inside ball denied there by Siner, but they keep it. 23 seconds on the shot clock. They'll launch a 3. I can't believe they missed that one. That looked like it was good when it left the hands of Miles Kendrick. Villarreal the rebound. Donnie V, crossover dribble, stop and go. Almost lost the handle on it. Drives around his man. A little floater in the lane. A little strong. Gets his own rebound. Missed the shot. He's knocked to the floor. No call. There's a loose ball. Malachi Siner comes up with it. Cade Smith back to Foster. Pulls up. 15-footer from the baseline. That one's no good. With the rebound, Curd has it for Alma. Flurry of action. Nobody scoring for the Cyclones. Under 40 seconds left to play here in the third. Russellville hanging on to a 9-point lead. They're going to go inside to Towns Robinson, who gets the easy 2. He has woken up with 6 points here in this third quarter. Another steal off the inbounds pass. This time they don't get the rebound, don't get the 2, but they get the rebound and the jump ball, and Coach Chenault is upset. He's upset with his own team. That is the third steal off a pass in the back court. It's led to 2 layups, and that time Russellville dodged a bullet. 23.5 seconds left to play in the third, and now we have a timeout called by official. There's a couple substitutions coming in. They finally got 5 players on the floor for Alma, but there was one player tying his shoes, and they will stop play and let him tie his shoes there. So 23.5 seconds left. Cyclones lead it by 7. Could have easily been 5. They've just been lazy with those passes in the backcourt. You know what?
Yes.
Villarreal catches the inbounds pass. Shot clock is off here as we're closing out the third quarter. Donnie V in the front court. Cade Smith open from the corner, misses the 3. Towns Robinson the rebound. He'll slow it up as he gives it to Carmani Smith. 9 seconds left. There's a drive by Kurt. Has his pocket picked by Cade Smith for Russellville. It's at half court. He's going to launch a three on the buzzer. Misses. Joy almost made that one, but he barely misses it. He falls down with a cramp, and that's how we close the third quarter. Russellville leads at 49-42. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest, and you get 6 months, same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Welcome back as we start the fourth quarter. The Cyclones lead at 49-42. Cade Smith, who had a legit shot to hit about a 30-footer there on the buzzer, missed the shot barely, went down with a cramp, and I don't see him. Yeah, he's back out on the floor. He's going to start the fourth quarter for Russellville as they come out with the original starting five: Villarreal, Siner, Smith, Campbell, and Foster. It'll be Alma basketball as we start the fourth here. Backdoor cut's not there. They'll hand it off to Carmani Smith. Boggs, a three-pointer from the top. Air ball, all right.
I like that.
Yeah, I almost looked like, say, hey, was that tipped? It wasn't. And Alma's going to slap a full court press. I think this is the first time we've seen them with a full court press tonight. They got to reset the shot clock. They finally did. It was sitting at 23. Inbounds pass comes to KJ Foster for Russellville. Yeah, Alma's thinking, hey, we've gotten some turnovers in the backcourt of Russellville without even trying. Why not press them and see? But Cyclones beat that press that time easily down the floor. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Villarreal on the right side. Russellville can't get there with the screen. Donnie V finds Campbell. He'll pass on the three, trying to get around Boggs. Double team, bounce pass inside, and they can't make the connection. Trying to go to Siner. Alma has it. Here's Kurt on the drive. Shot goes off the iron. Rebound Alma inside. Boy, they travel with the basketball. Had the ball lost, but Russellville comes up with it. That could have been a travel, but the Cyclones get it nonetheless on the move. KJ Foster in the lane from 10 feet away. No, he'll kick it out. Three-point try by Smith. No good. Rebound comes to Camden Kurt of Alma. Back the other direction. The Cyclones took a charge there. Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul. The official underneath was getting ready to signal charge. The official out on the wing just called a foul on the Cyclones. You could tell the motion by the official underneath. He was getting ready to point the other direction. He saw the official outside, called the foul, and they're going to call it on Caleb Campbell. That's not a good call for Russellville.
Can you believe that?
Yeah. It was the wrong call. Russellville was set up there. That's going to send Tyree McGill to the free throw line. He misses the first. He's 1 of 2 now with 7 points in the game for the Airedales.
That tells you right there is a bad call.
And what they say, the ball don't lie. Elias Zapian will check in for the Cyclones.
Somebody needs to tell that official, let the one underneath the basket make a call. It's right there in front of him.
Well, that would have been awful for the officials if one signals block and one signals charge. But you could tell the official underneath, he had turned his body. He's getting ready to point the other direction. They make 1 of 2 from the line, so it's a 6-point lead for the Cyclones, 49-43, under 7 to go here in the final quarter of play. Foster with it for Russellville. He'll shade the right side and give it off to Cade Smith for the Cyclones. 18 seconds to shoot. Siner way away from the basket, gets it to KJ, back to Malachi with 12 seconds. We got to do something with it quick here. Cade Smith, top of the key. They leave him open. He'll miss the three. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Alma. Had to shoot that one. We were getting close to a shot clock violation. 6:24 left to play here in the ball game. The Cyclones leading by 6, 49-43. Carmani Smith has it for the Airedales. Off a screen set, Miles Kendrick trying to get around his man, drives left, whistle foul called on the Cyclones. And this is going to be on Elias Zapien, his first and the team's second. He's one of the two guys in Miles Kendrick. Russellville's wanting to force to go left there. He did that time, and even though he drew the foul, it looked like it was he was kind of off balance. Donovan Villarreal talking to an official. I think he's probably complaining just a little bit, but he's doing it in a nice way. Off the inbounds pass, wide open underneath. They missed the layup. Tate missed the wide open layup, gets his rebound in the reverse layup, which he does so well apparently. He's got 12 points, and he's hitting reverse layups the whole time. The ball goes into the crowd, and this has got to be a delay of game warning, and it is going to be as they threw the ball into the stands. You're not allowed to touch the ball at all. They didn't throw it on the stands on purpose, but they touched it, hit it towards the baseline, and which is illegal, so they get the delay of game warning. The next one's a technical foul. Cyclones will come in with Marcellus Olson, and he'll get the inbounds pass. 6 minutes left to go in the game. Cyclones lead is down to 4, 49-45. Marcellus Olson taking it all the way. Shot blocked on the layup try, and Alma has it on the move. The crowd is into it now off that block shot, and here's a steal by Donovan Villarreal. A breakaway. He's going to take it all the way and lay it up and in.
That silences the crowd real quick.
It does, and Donnie V's got 18. The Cyclones up by 6. Boggs with it in the front court. His pass tipped, and the Cyclones with a steal. Ahead to Donovan Villarreal. 2-on-2. He's going to take it all the way. Left-handed layup won't go. Tipped out, and Alma has it. Can they get out in front of everybody? Cameron Curd's going to be fouled in transition. And we'll get a foul called on the Cyclones. This is number 3 on Russellville, and it's going to be on Elias Zapien, his second. Cyclones have committed 3 fouls here in the fourth quarter, and they'll inbound along the far side 2 more, and they get to shoot free throws. Alma has not committed a foul here in the fourth quarter yet.
How about that?
Inbounds pass comes all the way across to our side, where Kendrick will give it up to Carmani Smith. That could have been worse the way it was going. Alma had the basketball up 4 after the block shot, and we get the steal in the layup. A corner 3 is missed there by the Airedales. Zapien with the rebound for the Cyclones. Donnie V dribbling in traffic, doesn't really have a move, or does he? Spin move, shot off the backboard a little too hard. Alma has it, long pass down the floor. This is going to be a cut, and layup there by Camden Curd, who is snowbirding back there, and Alma calls a timeout. With hopefully Alma with the momentum killer timeout as they hit the layup and then call time. 4:49 left to play here in the ballgame. Cyclones lead is down to 4. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Cyclones lead at 51-47. The Airedales calling a timeout there. I never understand why you have momentum on your side to call a timeout. I hope it plays into our hands as Alma cutting the lead to 4 and immediately calling a timeout there. They have 2 left. The Cyclones with 4 left. I have a buddy who's a coach at a higher level, and we talk about that all the time. 51-47, the Cyclones will inbound it in the back court, facing the press of Alma. They'll get it inbounds to Marcellus Olson for Russellville. He started to race in the front court. He's so quick, they back off quite a bit there, and he'll easily get it in the front court. I think he's in there just to help handle the basketball into the front court is Olson at the top of the key. Zapien fakes the 3, then step back 3 after he got his man in the air. No good. Long rebound comes to Curd. Russellville clinging to a 4-point lead here. 4 minutes, 21 seconds left to go in the game. Carmani Smith will hand it off to Camden Curd eventually. Cross-court pass back to Smith. Boggs out of the basketball game right now. Carmani Smith with 14 seconds to shoot in the corner. Here's a 3-pointer hit there by Miles Kendrick, his first made 3 of the game. And the lead for Russellville, which once was 11, is down to 1. 51-50, under 4 minutes to go. Foster with it for Russellville. The Cyclones going to come in with a couple substitutions. The next dead ball. KJ hangs in the air, missed the shot, rebound tipped out. Marcellus Olsen has for Russellville. Russellville gets a bonus possession here with the offensive rebound by Olsen. KJ crossover dribble, step back, 16-footer, no good. Rebound. Alma had it. They're battling for it. 2 players, same team, but they have it in the front court, can take the lead here. Camden Curd will get it to Carmani Smith. Down the lane, little floater is no good. Foster has the rebound for Russellville. The Cyclones in the front court. They'll leave it for Olsen, and Coach Chenault wants to take a timeout. I think he wants to do that, get some subs in, as Cade Smith and Caleb Campbell will check in for the Cyclones. Russellville is led by as many as 11 here in the second half, in the third quarter actually. In the fourth quarter, it's a 1-point lead. We're going to keep it right here. Alma, the defending conference champions, was 11-1 last year. Their only loss was on the road at Van Buren. And they return everybody from last year's conference title teams. Beat the Cyclones here 44-40. And hit 7 threes in that game. Not quite as hot, but boy, they're getting hot at the wrong time for us as they've helped cut our lead down to 1. The Cyclones led right now by Donovan Villarreal, who has 18 points in the game, 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Cade Smith and KJ Foster each with 14. Caleb Campbell with 3 and Siner with 2. Foster, Caleb Campbell, Elias Zapien, Malachi Siner, Cade Smith, they've all kind of had to battle foul trouble for Russellville here in this second half. Calling a timeout there just to kind of make sure they can get who they want on the floor. Cade Smith and Campbell back in the game, as we mentioned. Russellville will inbound it in the front court with 30 seconds left on the shot clock. 3:07 left to go in the game. Villarreal gets the inbounds pass, which has been an adventure at times for Russellville. Villarreal without a dribble, had it knocked away. No, a whistle foul call. Alma can't believe it, but it's their first foul call. Come on, man, 2:55 left to go, and you get your first foul. You can't complain about that.
Well, he's all over him, and plus Boggs is in there again, grabbing hold of people and pushing them away. Call something on him.
And that was on McGill. Picked up the foul. The first foul called on the Airedales. The Cyclones have it, under 3 minutes to go. Russellville leading 51-50. They'll set a screen for Villarreal. They double team him at the top of the key. They peeled off Siner. Was down low open, but he's not anymore. He's waving them off, saying, don't give it to me. They got me covered up. 14 seconds to shoot. Another screen, and that time Israel Towns Robinson will knock down Villarreal on the steal. He got the clean steal after he knocked Donnie V to the floor. And that's just number 2 on Towns Robinson, and the second team foul called on Alma. And so they have to foul us 3 more times before they put us on the line. 2:33 left to go in the ball game. Russellville inbound again. Right now, all that's happening is we're running some time off the clock, and they're committing fouls. Inbounds pass comes to Cade Smith. They back off of him at half court. I'm surprised because they could have used that backcourt as another defender. Cade Smith with it on the left side. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Campbell will pass on the 3. He faked it. Donovan Villarreal in the corner with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Boggs makes the switch. Boggs on Donnie V. They fake the screen. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Faking the 3 is Campbell, trying to take it baseline. Lost his footing as he was bumped a little bit. No call. Alma has it on the steal. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Alma leads it by 1. Russellville tried to take the charge. No foul call. They hit the 3. Miles Kendrick, and probably what should have been a charge taken by Russellville. No foul call, and Alma has a 2-point lead, 53-51. The Cyclones call a timeout with 1:49 left to go in the game. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
Russellville started the fourth quarter up by 7. They are down by 2. The Cyclones with just 2 points here in the fourth quarter, as Alma has outscored us in this quarter 11-2. The only 2 points is by Donovan Villarreal. There's a minute 49 left to go in the game, and Russellville trailing 53-51. Alma has to foul us 3 more times before they can put us on the free throw line. 2 threes by Miles Kendrick has helped them get back and then take the lead. That second three is the one that did it, the one they just hit. Russellville got in the front court. A timeout taken by Coach Chenault. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. Foster will inbound it next to our bench. They get it inbounds to Donovan Villarreal. He has the only points scored by the Cyclones in the fourth quarter with just 1 bucket on a breakaway layup. Russellville has been ice cold here in this fourth quarter. Cade Smith on the drive. And he's going to get fouled, the blocking foul. Wish they would have called more contact over there when Russellville took the charge. That was on number 33, McGill, and he's fouled out of the game with 8 points. Coming off the bench, scoring 8 points. Doing a little bit of the dirty work there underneath with offensive putbacks for Alma. The Cyclones will inbound it along the baseline. They'll get it inbound up top to Siner. Malachi over to Villarreal. D up is the chant for Alma. The Cyclones desperately need a basket. Down by 2. A minute 20 left, 23 seconds on the shot clock. Foster gets it to Villarreal with 18 seconds on the shot clock. Donnie V taking it to the rim all the way. Shot goes off the rim. Rebound is tipped out. KJ Foster with it. Oh, and a charge taken. Oh, a charge called on KJ Foster. They were not set up to take the charge. There were 2 players that collided, and they called a foul on the Cyclones. And KJ Foster on probably a questionable call. It had been a loose ball picked up by Foster. There was a collision underneath. They called the charge. And that's number 4 on Foster, a timeout taken by Russellville. The Cyclones trailing by 2 with a minute 5 left to play in the basketball game. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Well, the Cyclones, if they want to put Alma on the free throw line, they foul one more time, that'll put them on the free throw line. But there's a minute 5 left. It's kind of a what do you do here? Do you foul? Do you try to extend the game? Do you just play tough defense? The Cyclones trailing by 2 with a minute 5 left to go in the game. And KJ Foster now with 4 fouls. Is that last charge taken? And I usually don't question officials. I leave that to you. That was highly questionable. They've missed 2, I think, in the last minute and a half.
Yeah, but they missed more than 2 this whole game.
That's ball tipped away, but Alma comes up with it in the front court. Oh, almost in the front court. That was almost over and back. That was I don't think he had 3 points over. It was close. I don't think he had 3 points across it. Russellville backing off. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now 17. There's a 30-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. You do this, that's fine. You can't give up a basket. 10 seconds to shoot. Alma still dribbling way away from the basket. Carmani Smith with 5 seconds. No position to score. He gets it off to Boggs, and Boggs going to be fouled on his way to the basket. Hits the 15-footer, but they say on the floor. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'll say they ran the shot clock all the way down to 2 seconds, so they killed 33 seconds on that, and it's going to put Easton Boggs on the free throw line to shoot 2. Their leading scorer in the on the season and in the game tonight. And he's at the free throw line to shoot 2, as that's the 5th foul called on the Cyclones. The first one's good, and the foul is called on Donovan Villarreal. That's his first. And that one makes it a 3-point game. This will make it a 2-possession game if he hits this one. He's got 12 points. This is a big free throw here, and he missed it. The Cyclones have the rebound. Do you go for a 3 or a quick 2? If Russellville goes for a quick 2, they'll call a timeout immediately after. Donovan Villarreal at the top of the key. He'll take it down the left side of the lane. He draws the foul. Shot does not go in. Boy, if that shot could have gone in, it would have been huge. But Donnie V drawing the foul. He's going to go shoot 2. That's the 4th team foul called on Alma, number 3 on Easton Boggs, who's getting in foul trouble a little too late for our taste. Villarreal going to the free throw line to shoot 2. 21.8 seconds left to go in the game. Villarreal hits the first for the Cyclones. He's got 19 points and a timeout. Russellville going to use their last timeout here. Trailing by 2. They can't stop the clock after this as they use their final timeout. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Gotten good prices on, you have to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
Welcome back. The Cyclones out of timeouts here, trailing by 2. Alma with 2 timeouts, leading by 2. 21.8 seconds left. Donovan Villarreal at the line for the Cyclones to shoot 1 more free throw. A lot of scenarios to go over for Coach Chenault and the Cyclones. Last year, every bounce went Alma's way in the conference. They won 11 games, 7 of them by single digits.
Well, I think we can say nearly every whistle in this game has gone their way.
Second free throw by Villarreal is no good. Alma with the rebound. The Cyclones trailing by 2. There's no shot clock. You got to foul. You got to foul, and they do foul in the back court as they ran off 6 seconds. No, Alma called a timeout before that. Alma calls timeout with 15.5 seconds left. The Cyclones can't stop the clock. They were trying to foul in the backcourt or get a steal. Russellville down by 2 as Villarreal hits 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's 1 of 3 from the line tonight, leading the Cyclones with 19 points. Russellville led by 11 in the third quarter, led by 7 at the end of the third. They've only scored 3 points here in the fourth quarter, going cold at the wrong time. Yeah. A 2-pointer on a breakaway layup by Villarreal, and then that free throw by Donnie V has led to us losing our lead and trailing here by 2. So Cyclones, the best case scenario, they need a turnover here in the backcourt. Russellville with no timeouts left. Alma with 1 timeout left. Lady Cyclones lost earlier tonight, 56-35. They go 0-1 to start the conference season. Once again, both our boys and girls will not play Friday night. That game has been rescheduled because of the expectation of the weather back to January the 28th. So our next ball game for the Russellville Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will be a week from tonight, Tuesday, as both teams host Van Buren in Cyclone Arena. Alma will inbound it in the backcourt with 15.5 seconds left. Cyclones foul, puts them on the free throw line. Again, Russellville cannot stop the clock. Would love to get a steal here in the backcourt. Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt. Almost a steal by Russellville, but we'll get a foul called as it went from 15.5 to 14.2. And that foul is going to be on KJ Foster, who fouls out of the basketball game for the Cyclones with 14 points. And Camden Curd going to the free throw line. In essence, this is the game. If he hits both free throws, the Cyclones will most likely lose, because even if they come down, no matter what they hit, they can't stop the clock. And they can, if we hit a shot, they can just kick the ball around, don't even have to inbound it. So we need him to miss at least one of these 2. And he hits the first one. 3 points for Camden Curd. He's got a 2 and then this free throw. This one probably could ice the game. And he hit it. 4-point lead for Alma, and they'll take a timeout. With 14.2 seconds left, the Cyclones trailing by 4, 56-52. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our community. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Cyclones trailing here 56-52. Russellville cannot stop the clock with 14.2 left. Alma hitting 2 free throws and then using their last timeout. In fact, nobody can stop the clock. Cyclones either have to have a 2-pointer or a 3-pointer. It doesn't matter. They've got to score quickly. And what you have to do is you have to score with more than 5 seconds left. Because if you score with 4 seconds left, they don't have to inbound it. If you score with 10 seconds left, let's say, then they do have to inbound it because they can get a 5-second count. But now what they'll do is if Russellville scores, they'll take their time getting the ball inbounded. I think what the Cyclones could do is they could actually hit a quick 2. This is what I would do. I'd hit a quick 2 or 3, and I'd take the ball and I'd throw it in the stands because you get the delay of game. That would stop the clock.
Yeah. Would you really do that?
Yeah, why not? Because the first one's going to be a warning.
I don't know. With these officials, you never know.
Villarreal in the front court with 10 seconds left for Cyclones. He's going to pull up there, get a little bump. Shot no good. Signer the follow. That one counts. And he drew the foul. The one thing you couldn't do if you're Alma is foul. And the Cyclones are going to go to the free throw line for the and one because that stops the clock. That means they have to inbound it. Why would you just not back off? Horrible, horrible play. Whatever it was, if it was coached or not, I would have backed off and let them take the 2. But we get bailed out there on a really bad job there by Towns Robinson. The free throw is good. The Cyclones are within 1. They have to inbound it. The Cyclones trying to foul, and they do in the backcourt, so we'll do it again. So this gives us a chance. All they had to do, if Russellville has that putback with 4 seconds left, Alma cannot even inbound it. Let Russellville have it. Great job there because or great job by Malachi Steiner. Get the offensive putback, draw the foul, hit the free throw. He's pulled the Cyclones to within 1. The foul called there, I think, is going to be on Malachi Steiner. But they're talking it over, and they're going to wait and see. Are they talking about who the foul's called on? I thought it was on Zapien myself. I thought it was on Elias Zapien.
I think so too.
It should have been called on Elias Zapien. I don't know who they called it on, but it should be on Elias Zapien. And so Miles Kendrick going to have to go to the line for the first time to shoot 2. It really doesn't matter what he does here. He misses the first. The Cyclones have 3.8 seconds left. They've got to get the rebound and then a shot off. The first free throw is no good by Kendrick. Russellville trailing by 1. Second free throw by Miles Kendrick for Alma. And he missed this one. Campbell the rebound. Pass ahead to Donovan Villarreal. Partially blocked on the 3. And Cyclones lose a tough one here, 56-55. This one's going to be hard to take. Russellville loses it by 1 after a big lead in the third quarter. Just went cold at the wrong time, and one of the worst parts about it is you got a week to think about it because the Cyclones won't play again until 1 week from tonight. Russellville loses this one 56-55. We'll take a break, come back with your post-game show. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country, KCJC,
an EAB Media Group radio station.
Well, some tough calls that went against the Cyclones at the wrong time and some tough shots that went in for Alma at the wrong time. That was pretty much the story. I mean, you could talk about the stats, but I think that was story. And Russellville cold shooting or not being able to score. I shouldn't say cold shooting, just not being able to score in the fourth quarter. We'll give you the rundown for points. Russellville had 3 players in double figures. Donovan Villarreal with 19 points. Cade Smith and KJ Foster each with 14. Malachi Siner with 5. Caleb Campbell with 3. KJ Foster did foul out of the basketball game with 14 points. For Alma, they had 2 players in double figures. Easton Boggs and Eddie Tate each had 12 in the game. Tyree McGill and Israel Towns Robinson and Miles Kendrick all with 8. Miles Kendrick was the one that did the damage there. He hit the 3 to put him within 1 and then hit the 3 to give him the lead. 4 points for Camden Kurt and Carmani Smith. Russellville loses a heartbreaker here, 56-55. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, Alma, they were 5 of 15 from the three-point, 8 of 14 from the free throws. We were 12 of 14 in free throws and 6 of 16 from the three-point line. But I agree with you. It was the not being able to really score in that fourth quarter. It just kind of locked us up. But, again, some of the calls that were made, they could have gone either way. I question a lot of them. Maybe if we were on our court, but I don't know. I'm just saying that it's a loss that's going to be hard to take by Russellville being off this long, but hopefully they'll come back.
Let me say, the tough play was the three-pointer that they hit. We had set up to take a charge. They kick it out for the 3. There was a collision underneath. We thought we had the charge taken. There was no call. That led to the three-pointer. That gave them a 2-point lead, the lead to stay at 53-51. At that point, after that made 3, it was an 11-2 run that they had there in the fourth quarter because Russellville wasn't able to score, but those 11 points by Alma, that had given them the 2-point lead at the time.
Yeah, it was a tough night altogether, and we'll just get ready for the next game.
Well, we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. We'll remind you our next broadcast will be 1 week from tonight as both teams will be at Cyclone Arena and host Van Buren. There is no game Friday night. The game against Mountain Home has been rescheduled for January the 28th. Along with the games that are on Thursday for the junior high and middle school teams that will be played tomorrow night. We want to send a very special thank you to Stephen Berry, our engineer for tonight's broadcast, for engineering and keeping us on the air. Appreciate you, Stephen. Always do. Once again, our score in the girls' game, the Lady Cyclones lost by a score of 56-35. The boys, a tough one to take, a 1-point loss here at Alma, 56-55. For Stephen Berry and Aaron Duval, I'm Mickey Duval saying to you, good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil. So long, everybody.
Russellville Cyclone basketball on River.